yɛde ne nyinaa na ɛba live on Facebook ka Sompa 93.1 FM and one so kwa won follow ya na wadaroma wa follow your page na ama afei ɛwɔ sɛ wo share and product bi abasa wo share ama foforo so anyansampa ne bi enso atie ɛwɔ abramo no tua na afei yɛde foreign news aba ne nyinaa no wo so watimi a wo sɛ de ade no enso besi akɔ ana no penso menim sɛ bia wo fie na wonya nkɔ nyuma so anasɛmpa na enso ayɛ off day edema wa brother comfort of your home wo so enjoy jumadi afan sa final lapa ayɛ Sompa TV ana fam so a monam kom elkom nyuma so afei ne bia mapon de afrifie anasɛ mo nyuma elkom fie mo so a ba mo de yɛnsɛ wa bra wo take am ne nyina no down no ayɛ Sompa 93.1 FM ho ana benya atie e wa bra na no pɛ ne nyina no yɛre update ne ba yɛnim sɛ weekend way enso anyem esansa matches awdo no enso ayɛ mo nyame yɛ no bɔtena ana bouncer e wa be e baso na maka chose bouncer our Sam Mames and wache yɛwɔ Manchester Derby and also abakɔso ɛwɔ abra Etihad ana Man City and a club yɛfɛ no sɛ United ababɔ ɔn sɛ manager na di kan kamera bi atwam amam de abɛto twa sɛ Pep Guardiola sɛ ne mmerante ne pɛ title na so ɔmo bɛgye a wo yɛ opponent bia no ɛyɛ problem ɛnso ade ma wo sɛ ne pa no nti wabrɛ ne yɛnim sɛ Man City League title agye ne sɛn ana wɔkyena saa game no ɛnso abɛsi akɔ bɔbɔku a yɛfɛ no Chelsea ɛkɔ to Brentford wabrɛ no ɛnso ayɛ update ba bɔbɔku a yɛfɛ no sɛ Real Madrid ɔmo nso ɛne kyɛ sɛ Valencia for game ne nyinaa no ɛnso abɛkɔ so ɛwɔ abra ho nsɛm no yɛde ɛba yɛhyɛ aseɛ di a ma memfa nto wɔnom sɛ ɛnora ɛnso ɛwɔ ne yɛfɛ no sɛ Italy wɔm Serie A game baako na wɔsɛ ba so no ɛnso ɛba so ɛnora ayɛ Lazio de Bianco Celesti ɔmo ɛnso ɛtena fie na ɛnora match ba so ɛwɔ Stadio Olimpico Lazio team no wɔm bɔ numerical disadvantages as a true baby na kyɛ sɛ red card no wɔm agye maako mmiɛnsa ma kyɛ sɛ wɔm so agye mmiɛnsa hyɛ ɔmo ho na mmiɛnsa ɔmo gye ne nyinaa no ɛhɔ nom ansa na mpo ɔmo goal a kyɛ sɛ ɔmo consider ɛnora no ɛno nso ɛba so ɛnora game ɛba so player wɔnom asina kama side yɛfɛ no sɛ Lazio ne din no ɛyɛ Luca Pellegrini wɔde yellow card ɛsan de yellow card abiem ayɛ 7 minutes later a kyɛ sɛ 57 minutes papa no ɛna kɔba sɛ ɛyɛ Luca Pellegrini ɛnso ɛde second book ɛno ayɛ tantamount to red card ɛwɔ abra ɛnora wɔnom ɛde ka kwatena sɛ match ne gu so akɔ so ankyɛ bia ɛne ɛhu sɛ Noah Okafor wɔnom ahyɛ 88 minute goal ɛnso ama AC Milan team no wɔn sɛ ɔmo ntia sɛ bɛhwɛ ɛnora wɔn sarante ɛyɛ referee na kyɛ so no ɛnso ɛkɔte ɛnora game no na ɛnora match ɛba so a referee yɛfɛ no sɛ makɔte bayo sɛ de ɛnora mɛka kyerɛ so wɔnom ana bɛhanto ayɛ match no ma memfa nto wɔnim sɛ Adam ayɛ Murusich ɔno ɛnso ɛde red card Matteo Guendouzi ɛnso ɛde red ɛwɔ abra ɔmo mmienu nyinaa no ayɛ 90+5 90+6 respectively ɛna kɔba sɛ ɛnora wɔn nso ɛkɔde red card ne mmienu ɛsɔ so a yɛde update ne nyinaa dɛm na wɔnim sɛ after sɛ ɛnora kɔba sɛ match no wɔn nso ɛpɔn yɛ report a memesa ka no sɛ Ora, yɛfɛ no sɛ Alessio Romagnoli wo kai player amabɔ ne din yɛ mmerɛ bi atwam no na wɔsi na aka na ɔyɛ defender ɛnso adema AC Milan ɛna Romagnoli abɔ ne ball ɛnso adema Lazio na sɛ de yɛ na players ne ta kasa ɛmfa sɛ bi wɔbɔ ball ɛde ama team bi pɛ sɛ ba sɛ bi a wonya new club ɛnso akɔ a ɛwɔ sɛ wo defend ayɛ wo colours no enti wɔbra wo defend ne colours ɛna nora owura mfa no sɛ Romagnoli wɔsi nneɛma to twa sɛ nneɛma ɛkɔ so ɛnoa no ayɛ scandalous akyɛ sɛ ɛha dwem paa akyɛ sɛ ɔmo gye toma ɛnyɛ yie ɛnhu sɛ bi a referee ɛbɛbɛti game na kyɛ sɛ nwura no adwe sɛ bi a adeɛ kyɛ sɛ ɛni kwasi ɛma kwan ɛma kyɛ sɛ nom ɛba so ɛwɔ yɛ game no mu no ɛno ana kyɛ sɛ referee no ɛnso ɛde yɛ adwuma deɛ a na kyɛ sɛ ɔgyiri yɛ pa sɛ ne ɛni kwan sɛ saa nneɛma bi a ɛte sɛ no ɛnso ɛba so ɛwɔ aborɔwura no ɛnso ɛbɛ so ɔkyɛ sɛ nneɛma ɛkɔ so ɛno a ɛyɛ nim guaseɛ ɛde ma kyɛ sɛ yɛn game no ɛyɛ disgraceful and what ɛyɛ shocking ɛsɛ ɛni a yɛka no sɛ shameful ɛwɔ abra kyɛ sɛ no a ɛnom ɛyɛ sɛ deɛ boy no ɛnso ɛsi describe ɛyɛ referee na mɔntɔnbɔ ɛnso ɛwɔ saa match no mu wɔabɛ kɔba sɛ player yɛfɛ no sɛ Romagnoli bɛka sɛ no a adenom ɛyɛ scandalous no wonim sɛ report a menya no so owura no a yɛfɛ no sɛ Claudio Lotito wɔnom ɛna kyɛ sɛ ɔyɛ president ɛde ma ɛyɛ Lazio bɔbɔkuo no owura no sɛ Obeko court. And you say, na ball ya ball ya what lose game. And I want the red cam yes and what's a massa. One num was a one court to crunch and change. Not real yababo ball for fair for matchy and Gusua Kosushi see ya. I just will be on cabin shamo when he catch a red card backo. Yatias here, match Gusua Kos I dear be at Chesamesi and some our match in Mubiana Chesano. I have 50-50 piano reference a pay a coach. No, then it's actually like so from a biomodano. I just want to hear about San Ronimo Cosino and also trying according to President. One a year to my Adama site. I have found I lax your essay or about court. I just know and some I update about who's something yet Emma yet for an anno pay and some our show no so and what my main front to when him say we'll run and some our site. I just know and some I just a PSG and our Paris Saint-Germain make a choice of more start Louis Day and I just a PH Bobo Kono woman some a game El Paso now make a choice of Monaco I will fear a hosting club your fan some I Paris Saint-Germain and one Monaco and Shabby and a Paris Saint-Germain and some 90 million shall go our Sam Machinimo now I do back and the bar and a pay and every teacher Sania ya can say meanings our Machinimo and watch Emaki headlines ringing on your say once again said an anno Monday maybe catch us a coach, I have substitution. I'm Mbappe. We're about 63 minutes. Our chess, woman, no match in the moment. I'm just a boy, and some PA. Make catch us a coach in the same. Well, no, I was somewhere embracing a sense sooner or later. I was someone get to used to Paris Saint-Germain. Because what ball without Mbappe in some tears. Yes, I don't know. Ababe come home, mumpo. A sign of Messia. In Tania Jam, the man on Monday. Yet him send one a draw when now Quani PG and white templar and comfort to me possess a ball. Come on, Nelson she see. And yet don't bet to me be at the boy. And when he found some about Benkum, I just one more chance. Kebia, Bibi Papa B, and some about me as I dominate to play. I was shot on target. Malcolm 7 against I 6 and Ra. Then you know to PLG. Woman to me I shall go. One of my debut and one I shocking. Where changes. Our first half no wama Mbappe amobium and the first half no yakotana your friend say Kylian Mbappe and some every bonimo am Mbappe akwatana bench na me kra me bench one ko bench udum say sanka normally popo na ko ba say be a substitution ya ba second am na say onka ho a no ba betena bench odi wo boss you free mo a no ba betena bench udum say no ahyedo akama Mbappe time ko ba say manager ne ka say omo mane bo second half Mbappe ne mamina Ote Mbappe and Sabenkum so who shall screen him on dia our wash on sending fashion I Faisal Mari Mbappe and some no now report I mean you understand yes a bueno and what Okoshawai or show we happen or share Atadiana, one share the choir a body team Barcelona and no Mbappe, a quadrase Kema, a better stance in the at the Sadi Enra, Bono Kwan, one Bobby. Now, I know first half a year. Say yes, once again, Bueno, and some Asafubium. Now, report from inside can say, my biggest story way at Jamal Plain, and maybe a chum, Emma Becachos and Pampano. I was so sure Sapomuso because a free Satema, whatever to Jamabe to Jassa, yes. Also, according to Yabaman, a rare run for the money, not to say, or Amobachena sopa, Wabatibia here. Now, many Janukran or Benyakan and Kalkadawi, I'll come to benches, I will bra, Oma Mbappe, Amabo. Now, Jaminians and one day Suban Petty. Now, Assam now on himself Paris Saint-Germain, woman young fast statement to be a my. Now, Jamin said, can I say, inside us never so much as Subena and Robin identity. Now, yes, substitution. Befrim nam obi amobia chasa o dia won tiase wakwa Gary akwasha watadia akwatena ayade so royal boss akwatena baby ampanfo no ensom atia na chasa wan nan suban pa ensom adi enti asom now me no kasa report me say kan nyina no and say yes so say a surreal and what e say ridiculous e wa brand boy no adasa subanati na wan hwa asotwe ensom abetumi yakọ adiama kodana ye friend Mbappe and credit there. Shadrach project our TV no so. And the man in onim saman for September. We could carry ya now onim so on a boss second half or your call. And a man for say Bema no no says on Florentino Perez and a dim come and our supporters will be a status corner in Mbappe. I'm so Perez is so penny. Nadia was a crime anymore. Now so I'm on for every dim inside the room. I want timer. Walk up from Aquatana baby and Panfanetano. Now on some on phone and I update to Alba Anwa. I'm on for the manager. Your father Luis Enrique Atem. Or your father said Daniel Riolo. Now Daniel Riolo Ayobia. One was another on Bonajim Bruta. Daniel Riolo no Busan sir. Now I didn't say CBM. No. What about 60? I have 5 minutes. An idea. What about 45 minutes? And Daniel Riolo say, someone at Debia Kamasi and Eddie Anoya and the Akani Diatamniate, Coach Way. Make a trauma say, yes, she has an Jumadia Wodi as manager Sing Chain. Now, Deniswa as Nipasabia or your human being. Make Daniel Riolo, me Jado Coco. No, sir. Now, when I does well, Massa, 1 year some crowd, no shit. Now, on any papa say, and when you just or Munipabia, why no one Majuma, I just want to say, what can managers from him, dear? I was saying, a kind on Luis Enrique and some other. I copy and paste. Jawuya in an Usia Pep Guardiola. I would tell you about Juma Pep Abapoya, and maybe a term I will bouncer and I'll buy a template at the other and I'll bet 2015 or the Suarez and in the Manilia Messenum, Aquajet Champions League against Juve, and Ufusa Nuano Massa. I a template and a Taho, would Janum, I copy and paste our brand was here. I Pep Guardiola and I some Daniel Riolo and some other buyer. Now, okay, a branch of maybe a chum. Now, your friends, I don't Rami. So say, oh, no, I know our power now, huh? Nippona Moyan Sanom. Mbappe na anyabiano one kasanan kono so de anko ya Luis Enrique Panamom one team manager na CBM na ade na baba ma changes at say wo be ya we Mbappe free mu no mo share 1 ana mo share 2 ana sabia player bi abo hat-trick na nka bia waka so gina mu no na ye hunu nioma so ntia yi ni free mu no ana ma ye share ye wo gina na 0-0 afa no kwaba second half adan ana won twen ama boy no ansom amo gana kwan ni mo according to Adel Rami say ye want to just say won temi blame Mbappe aye dan na bra bi bedru ama Mbappe no wo bakọ na ena do be so kan nyina no so boy no aye competitor anya bia mo nchira me team ba ko a wan sasi so aso munya akwada fa no say Mbappe manager no say dey o see treat akwada no say no wo mo dey treatment na abema Mbappe na wo tiri ba se ne ma wo ye no nyina no masa class B anim sabi nansa B anim na wo kran wo sa wo Champions League match ebo bra Champions League match a wo kwakopo no boy no ehia playing time na wo me no ho e dey akwakopo face Real Sociedad na wo me na ba betena bench ana dey coordinate kwakopo Champions League manya bia no woni mo adwuma de eno omo busa Luis Enrique amo post match na tawaso din na tie ana se twene busa Luis Enrique yabisa anya bia na ban sen ana we Mbappe ensom afri ayo boy ni mu a wo me na ma ball second half tie coach your fan say Luis Enrique.
Luis Enrique. What's going on with Kylian?
Que se passe-t-il avec Kylian?
Is there a problem?
Y a-t-il un problème? I am surprised.
I know you're not. I know you're not.
Je suis surpris, je sais que vous l'êtes. Okay, I have been enough time in the football. Ça fait assez de temps que je suis dans le football professionnel, au niveau professionnel, que de savoir que tout important in those kind of clubs. Nothing.
Tout est important
Sooner or
dans ce genre
later
de
we
club.
have to get used to play without Kylian.
Et tôt ou tard, on devra jouer sans lui. Donc j'essaye de trouver la meilleure solution pour l'équipe.
Option, what I think it's the best for.
Ce que je pense, mon option, ce que je pense le mieux pour l'équipe. Avec lui, des fois j'ai bon, des fois j'ai pas bon.
Yes, na chese omubusana so penny na anyabiano e na ekosu wodi kan be last week Sunday ema me buy a story Monday o ka say awasa mo get used to and Friday wasan kwakwa biem and no person once ma wo kan no the same aye sentence say awasa mo get used to esa sebedru ba bi no na Mbappe anywhere biem and o to so busan sente udiri e pa say anima ekosu sabi and o time bi and bia wo tan akwara no wa bra announcement ba sa ye wie season na on to asubiem we free Paris Saint-Germain and some continent who treat boy ni say what's it there be a football and we say 2 years sure say a football 19 na ma akudano wo ye ni so say a football and one in the answer yen tell Luis Enrique
this is some kind of a punition because he is leaving the club at the end of the season. This is my question.
And my answer is that one.
Ma réponse était
sooner or later, he is not going to play with us.
Il jouera plus avec nous.
We need to get used to that.
On doit s'habituer à ça.
Even with the league this season and the Champions League.
Le championnat cette saison et la Champions League.
My job is in that way. I have to make decisions all the time.
Je dois prendre des décisions tout le temps.
That's my philosophy, my idea.
C'est ma philosophie, mon idée.
To think about the best option for my team.
À la meilleure option pour mon équipe.
To do what I consider the best for my team.
Continuer à faire.
Nothing else.
Yes, I know I Paris Saint-Germain, one manager, Timu and Ramodi Kogu, so Serbia PSG, Elquaquena, Ebia go, and I Serbia Mbappe to scoring in Hano, Monte Mabufu, Elqua manager, Fanasa, Luis Enrique, so our Brenano penning in Hano, Yaten exception at them and to the best work canning in Hano, one foul any game of PSG, Abapo, Sabe Champions League, Sabe League game, and answer, Abe competition piano, one and then manager, and Chumedi at the line, so decision our football take here. And no Ababoa club by for the PSG, and no also take a Jeria Chasaniuma, and no Asaha Premium our Braway, as I the second time our running, I know, met the update amount. I just I want some yet Emma yet to final pay, and some our shoulders, and no Bamunchin, and so Aquaway. Now, Bandy says, Quadium so Bianco Masambium. Now, okay, I said the last time I'm by I am manager, your friend said Thomas Tuchel, Mekachos was say, and pressure in the studio because Jumano will be able to say, yes, it's enough. One also I continue with your player. Then you want to bench now who swear and you over sway. What is that? One no fun will be cry. I don't make us a place to be a big Jew or more papa na ya benya bi mu a won betena bench check because they walk up. I say sebi nippons what dream dia walk a na say last days are dangerous or bo wicked die wo bo adwem bone pa dey kind of wickedness abani pana fam na jeminya no say enra ba mo chi first start to game ancha bia ana just a Freiburg akwadana ye fan say Christian Ganta about first goal Textiles Aristo parity and some our first half no mo wo mo koba ya ana Jamal Musiala about second goal and some adama bamuchi bobo kono yerim say buying for the kitem e dia koye hu ya no say Lucas Hoyle and some abo aye kan say second goal and so am a Freiburg in Enra wo mo game about so bamuchi once again mo kwa away and some asa kokko draw ye na mame front to them say ama wo ko aye league table no so a Leverkusen I was 61 bamuchi I was 54 Leverkusen ababo and say koba say bia Leverkusen bo nam omunya winner womo ko 64 womo draw omo ko 62 womo lusu dia omeka 61 number kwara asam now no ayade sam ayenia ye kan say aye 7 points and a dark club ye fan say bamunchin and some Leverkusen entam and say Leverkusen and some anya win etia na just womo lead you know womo stretching by 10 points and what womo draw so dia na just still now 8 points you know about some adam our bram no kasai mame front to one say enra womo busa coach ye fan say Thomas Tuchel so opani waba way about draw na anya bia no e na kwaswe enuma hadwe because before kwasa Tuchel about kasa no mame front to one say akwadana ye fan say Alex Pavlovich wadi yellow card next accumulation the 5th yellow card any next week come game about our bra bamunche and mice no foof ebony nyina no anya there's a Pavlovich and some abetumi abo and was sporting director ye fan say Christoph Freund orano was it the to just no kwanya mianim nie womo ye disappointed o and you my elkos and said yes say bamunche bonus ya kwakwani nyina no omo ye better and no my omo no na I had gain because nay was am kwakwa drop a 2 points abm dia na ne chance say league title kwa no wo be sam free omonsa and mo busa Christoph Freund so ora na yemusa anyabia league title no still bamunche awom anasa mo betumi ate was nye and ya ba beka aye Bundesliga title and some wansam on person obedun komo na oyebusa Thomas Tuchel so penin 1-2-2 anya bia na match na kasa na say and aba summarize your mama or say you want to just first 30 minutes now you're terrible na almost say on time te some manager be a use that word and they just describe it be on the game and I say be what they qualify and what don't be on the team and I send in Quadano and some apple you was a two killer what's the first 30 minutes you know and yet here I said dinner first 39 terrible you two kill
from us. Okay, 10-15 minutes in the first half, not more than okay. Second half, good half, with big chances, good spirit, much better discipline, much better quality in our match overall, and we could have won deserved, but we did not defend the throw-in, the set piece, how it is needed to escape with a win. So we have to live with 1 point. Overall, we can say it was not enough in the first half to fully deserve the victory.
Yes, I know. I said, yeah, manager fans Thomas Tuchel now test your daily accepts na just a manager Jansen half an hour our first half anymore. Now just a first 30 minutes, you know. Now you're terrible and watch it. You be saying says Champions League, you know. Who could lose the first leg? Our brother Lazio. I show 1-0 went to me and say, what about a ball retailer? Criminal Mofaswa. Mobile Ram our brother retailer game, you know. And no and some other so manager say on the says first 30 minutes we be diagu maybe a 60 minutes I can have show up and asempo maybe a first 60 minutes omama omo so maybe a last 30 minutes omo twawata when him say the best quality since then no what your manager ne kasa bia wo kan bia na say won fa ho he ebebua buoi ebekua buoi ebetia won fa ho I was say onim say first 30 no won be say hwie and answer omo be san and answer bia first 60 mom won be mo omo so ne our Brahmani channel on Queen Omofas Abesia Club, your friend Lazio, Thomas Tuchel.
Well, we have to decide if we focus on the first half an hour in our meeting or we focus on the last 60 minutes, and then we need to decide which is our phase. But if we are honest, both is our phase. In too many matches of the season, we show both our faces too often, and it's hard for us to keep going, obviously. And but still, we will do, and we will analyze it. We will now not lose our head, and we will push the team against Lazio.
Yes, now just a manager and so some diama ya for and now pay our Jumadia fans I have some final lap ya Emma live on Sompa 93.1 FM live on Facebook Sompa 93.1 FM and live on TV also no and so I have Sompa TV now German second say and some I say ya Bamunchino Yako Dortmund when say our manager so pressure was so power but I say ya na Dortmund for no woman so be ba compete at league as woman also tiana so mo kata na maso kakra na manager fans at the intensity report am say kan say also results na nkoye match awum say bia Dortmund na win home na cha so mo kwakọ draw match awum say bia Dortmund na kwakọ teneta na cha so mo kwakọ lose na ene omoso some abani nyina no say yes Hans Joachim Watzke a cha so no CEO Emma Dortmund boboko no ji say bia omo dwabuom ansa na wapamo owura we oda air screen so no why not just say on pamon net and permanent manager way because why ya mom German can say pressure every board member sene ho and so Hans Joachim Watzke na ama German can you understand one game do many our brabokua your fan said Dortmund akwa nyina no me te say owura no wan hweye na bi okoko draw and asempo okoko nyan ya can say defeater wa hwe be ha dwe ama sa manager way no wo so betimi agya ne kwam no and so akọ betimi apam no esanse omtiri ba se crisis emu ana Dortmund boboko no and so akwakora na insiders adeba the insiders akani nyina say wodu Dortmund da yesi team na emu achem ye no na omo ye veterans omo manager we nim kra hwe wo mu hwehwehwe na meka veterans asama meti so wura no ye captain amiam be ye say o se on captain biem or run armband adiama ni pafofro ama say Nicolas Sulanom and it just Gregor Kobalnom and captain ama Dortmund no owura fan say ayade say Marco Royce no yes wonom won manager no mahwe ana ebiam aye Matt Hummels awon so defender womo me no yesem omuni advantage afa ebiam so ye omo a womo nkasa ye wo coach na fa womo so omunyi womanim se bia manager no ye support na mo so oyomo interviewer yesi akutia bia ni wura asema nipa ne kan wo do waso to fom na wo tie nipa ne dia otim sampa enkofo yi womo a time manager ne mom womo best omo ba yi omanim omo make o masam no ba ko aye Nico Schlotterbeck ba ko aye Julian Brandt ebiem aye Nicholas Fulkrok womo so aye chese players report am say kan nyina sa womo grant interview bia na womo chimeko ensom aye omo manager na ye fan advantage our brand womo so anya na omo bese apam no na sese na ba mo che eboton yo ma no sese Liverpool sin dia doma bam na Xabi Alonso and some up on the game. Mammy Fanto and himself were bra, and now yeah, Kaiser be a Samachano, and then some about our German bonus league anymore. What himself Bobokua, your friend said Leverkusen, Eberco, now German Sakan Leverkusen gamer, and then some about our promo Boninano, and so Aberqua way, Yamian watching Sunday, one more NFC Cologne, and some other bubble at your 2:30 area, and your Bisa Alonso say, a Juma de so be himself. Yebebusa league title asema wo besa dia wadere wada ho a onka hwe etu dia yemusa se mo bobo ni wie na referee bona be se wapon na wona wo ye coach no opponent manager ne ba no ochiawa ya dia nsem sa na sa coaches no wo mo catch o colleagues no ya dia no mo catch o because wo bi enum se wo ye adwuma wo bi enum se fa wo bu anya bi o mo catch o so ba mu nchi san kwa beje de ene kan kokona san ka be ko de kan kokona ne ba mu nchi beje dan ka waje ne atie krom ne obolu nyamo de da bia mo ana mo je mo ana ade nsam sa ne o mo ka so da bi ente sa ne mo no obi an hira anya na danfo but our respect at the match say the opposite numbers wono mo share every match day ebo game na sam am pompo no na e bia o mo chia no mo dun koma ye hira anya nkomo gidigidi bia ne koso na mo kakra bi no Xabi Alonso
as well, because I knew the moment that after the games they share two comments of the managers, but it's very different from other countries, from Spain, from England, from Italy. So it's like a very interesting moment that you are able, after fighting for 90 minutes against each other, that you are able to try to get to this little talk, but yes, overall, yes, for sure, you feel that appreciation from other managers, from mine as well, because from all the other managers, from all the other opponents, I try to analyze, I try to learn, and they are making me progress. But yes, overall, we have a very I have a good relation with. In just a few minutes, they are not my friends. So
yes, enti eno ayentremu ameno kasa manager fans aye Xabi Alonso ana otesa ya dere nsem ni nyina no etudwa ewa brana no pay no ya dene update so ede ba ebiem matches was a Basel weekend ewa braye be rum ewa La Liga akwani ya kan se premiership ni nyina mo no mame fanto wanim se na ya call La Liga ni ma big matches was a Basel wo ko Estadio Ramon Santos Pihuana we aye sebi everybody atia Real Sociedad tomu game eba so no aye referee fan Matthew aye Busquets ono ana be kwa center referee and some our match anymore na Valencia our stadium Mestalla wo so abodi atia Real Madrid bobo ko no game eba so nyina no referee Jesus Go Manzano ono ana be kwa this match and also eba so nyame ya no china Atletico Madrid abo ofie wo ko aye Civitas Metropolitano Cesar Soto Grado kwa di ayo mu game no wo mo abo ade atia Real Betis ebiem and so aye San Mamés ochina Sunday and you 8 o'clock and Abobokua your fans Athletic Bilbao one more and Barcelona and some game Abacoso Alejandro Hernandez ono and so about center referee Amasa Macha and also Abacos our Brano and some update about on something no yet to run our near you can say La Liga no my main front to what him say or fans Rudiger and we seen it no bra na wo say twase come out the room e wa bra sa match na ba so na game e ba so no report am me say kan say manager fan Ancelotti yes o say consider say no man na oye no bi atwam e ma me de ba tu twasa wo betimi apɛ Antonio Rudiger and Aurelien Chouameni enso our central defense ni nyina no and one of them say kan say no aye likely say e be san pam at the Ama club I kan say Real Madrid and no game against Valencia woman so ekwakopo na so much about so onum sa kwatana your friend self Vinicius Junior already you know so be making appearance etoso makomako 250th game and akwatana your friend self Vinicius ever born and na match eba so no stadium na won kono ono mo nka ba ko say because Valencia supporters ni fu say won ke ka ha wo ya koda ketwa kra na wo ye chiri ba ba dia wo so na che sa koda ketwa nyeska wo sem wo fam padwuma etu mu ade na mo ko ba sa na che say akoda ye ma wo chem so ye kan wo mu na wanim na wo kasa bese wano rough udi atem ye ma ketwa bi one line na de wo dwa na ma report ye Kwakoma aye competition committee Obaba Betway and I just and game 250 of no almost the blow. Obaba Betway and our stadium must stay at home. Our friends are supporters in Nano almost almost the sabi. Among countries away a day and I said we are racially or more abusing them. Obato kakanka just an game and also a pass on strategy. Real Madrid for you see Adiababa say now make us say Sadeba Chamoma Kwakobo game near Casabia competition committee Abacasa Somasi and Asabia referee Francis Di Maria and Ababa Jomo match Kai no Marco Madrid TV. Referee na yabo tin so ababedwo mu game no baby I will sing to ewo baby a chesem enkoye na honkoro mo twitwa no ma kabom adan excepts no ma baba yi Real Madrid team mo ha referee no mo sem to me die game on na kwadi sa match we onya de bobo obi sakra no wantimi anje ana chese ensem babre a chese ba kono mo de ahyem no kwade mo chese I was san ka se a Barca player there se na awra ho no I was san kwadi red kwade dada wo mo gidi e ba se referee son about Real Madrid TV and I adom say yin and one ajo na during a Barca for Jano Coco because Barca for no GDS saying the mona Yana Madrid Ayasanio Mano Yana and Mania ye can't pressure about to a reference no so and two months a reference about match none of yam shishano and your foul cross a foul and what Real Madrid say repeat our brand Omnibobo Kua you found some Valencia for game no and no and some Abaso Aquatana you found Arda Gulash na ateba kwa ha twempane se Manchester Barca for no bi ahase OKT ranking edi baabi ai wa kwada ye baba for free eye fana batcha ba na yesesan bo eye one season e wo Sukuru Salakoglu Stadium and I Madrid ba ya wudi American tente nye no baba jiwani sui Barca supporters na kasa no wo mo se akwada we pre na mo dene ba na yenye the new Mesut Ozil ana wan Ozil ana dente Ozil na ba kwada how many minutes? I know about a plank wapra. I change the number of minutes akoda way and some about ball. Now remember no so bana ya kwasaya. Say o man nya botra ba pantam prebe jaw kwan na ena no pe kwade dem say kan say yes mpanfo no bi e consider sa koda no amoma ne nkwa bontain na onkobo loan anasempo wo mon ton na mom asom now there report am me say kan say de be gina ho pa no aye bi alone do ana koda we ensom abanya chance akwakobo wo mo say we aye said de be obanya playing time esan say remember roba bi atri enya fa na try testing my 1-2 derby yema me diagro and to playing time in Tiacodano. I was saying, Yamia Masama Omosha, now Amonita Sabian Biano, Womunya Babiamana Cosera Bebois, and no some own Seminano, yet the FC Barcelona, Barca Sika Samunya. Hey, what do some? And you may Anameka, and a Barca Sika, some starters at Tochon, and then Wukasa Tema, Josep Maria Bartomeu, one of your former president of Barcelona, Efia Cunyaso, and your starters here, the Honsam Amos, was Sebas and Yomo, was your Barca from the day, one more two of us animal reference and one La Porta Bobacasa, just said, yeah, and yet. Sikano and your crowd to say Bass activity, woman live for Saudo Tonton, Bass and your Padia Tonton, Bassa TV, and it's a someone you may be an Amswa, and my Bassa to me and ya can't assign in Snibby. Now, Jamina can say, Bass and some ya yakin, so already I become what to say, Bass and your Jules Kunda, on beton, Bass and your Rafinha, on beton, Saudi Arabia, on your Drinano, Saudi 40B, El Pacorana, Fancy Rafinha, and a class will be our Premier League anymore. Woman some Pacodana, your fancy Jules Kunte, and to the Monitarian Shadia, Premier League Gomuto player. Sikanimu do Saudi Arabia so top player and yeah nessa chenta eti sana basa for channel na de ama mesa ko baka me repeat story adama and update woman here yes wo say players wo me no aye obligatory nessa enche edi akire aye by force umpo yes we no aye enche say I was some boys me anu we no wo mu jo mo kwan ama cha so mo kosere bia bonsa ade be raise o mu sikasam na eba no Barca managerial career no so a Xavi abeko when ana we Barca fana wo bompa so be coach mu team no nyame yadma from next season mu ebi say wo so when Grand Porter Masa mesrame ma Barca for no ma benya because Grand Porter there man you for no yes so mo pay aha man you for no say mo Grand Porter meba so enti Grand Porter there mesraw enko hokura na enko fa asam mame ena no pe bitu amidi nya de aha nsa na city na Barca for there no unsam for start Roberto Di Zerbi okay now time on the 10 chumedia but you better just some few weeks ago Emma me catch us a Barca kodana your friend Ansu Fati Barca say omonyo so beton or bolon keke no wasamba na yesi akodano what the details Emma Barca mpani for what dia akoda no ho dance here and the Barca mpani for no cry there mabeye twam eko Jaminya no as of 2 days ago and the Barca yesi amanfobia contacted aye Pep Guardiola answer me kasa and Porter the obenya na nkebia Pep and Esamba na se Pep also ma odi aboa ye consultant when afus ye de ne ba ebeboa am ye ntwumadi aye de ne nyina no anioma ensom asesa when afus wo ba wo betimi aboa sa restore Barca to your glorious days Jaminya no say yes manager no Pep e catch am say amomo mani nko Brighton coach no so your friend say desirable aha amomo mani nko desirable eso na ofu say wo betimi aboa Barca pa no say akoda owura no so say akoda na kan wasem a kire yo enti de miminya no say Pep mom yeso wo de afutuo ama Barca boboko no sa na city de a wo mo som aba monitor ana Barca na ka so owura no what da omo list no so that dan mom me no ka so omo nyan starting move wo mo starting negotiation a chesa no ensom kakra fi omo so ye enso ade aba wonsam no nyina no ye de am ye tofa brantena ye fan Ferran Torres yes or try so ba recommend tempaso na oko Torres efia yes boy no understand and saying on your phone be and said oba be pra na on one can say extra recovery training I will fear one why extra work I will fear just a gym or sacrifice just the time and some the training echo aye therapy nom I just any physical afei about say biano pabiano where recovery said be a boy no and so want to able to me ababiem our brain and on some I update about on some no yet our Premier League anymore my men front to one him said na one more matches I was a basso early kickoff. Required any early kickoff. No mum. I simultaneously matches outdoor. Ababaso Brentford, Aberdeen, Chelsea, Everton, and West Ham. Fulham, Brighton, Afei. Your Newcastle and the Wolves. Amugamno. Ababaso Nottingham Forest and Saita. Your friends Liverpool and some about Tottenham, about Crystal Palace and Sana, Luton Town and Bobokua. Your friend Aston Villa. Watching Yamiya Duma Man City. One more and Manchester United, Manchester Derby. I 3:30 watching area and a match about so referee I fansa Andre Medley and about Kakurisa game no Yanko straight our Manchester Derby no more Manchester Derby and Yami Admotina and Basso and your Busa some coach no kwada mababa any de na wie na no kra one go kasa ntemade no kwai match here Sunday hey mani abro ana mu coach be press conference be Thursday mu no okay na owura no na say ebia na Jesus was aba for there aha na manager for Pep Guardiola report to me say kan say yeni kan ko kra so shark mame ade Oladipo na ade Oladipo ayo bia no o kana adwen pa Oladipo say hwe match where Ebasu a cool chop. Now did tell a cool chop and say, and then said Man City a parody almost first 11. Now I would hear a Sompa final lap and no peno. Yabisa say, player Ben Pan or what? Manchester United. Oh, bet me I am Man City. Almost first 11. Our qua. Walk up when Bonnie be about when you know. Some me come back and say, yes, Pep Cano. Now, some we say Marcus Rashford and Quane play or bar. Or Benya Bonnie be about Brown in Mebois. Nessa Rashford on Crown. And they say Crown form away. I be oh, aha. Or Ladipo say, player be anywhere. Our Manchester United and our common city. Or be first 11. Our Benya be about.
I mean, years, Rory, where I think if you were to do a combined 11, it's a complete clean sweep for City. You know, normally in the last few years, there's been a Manchester United player that you can make an argument for, like whether it be Bruno Fernandes a couple of years ago, Luke Shaw's been fantastic at times. There's always been someone that you can chuck in. Paul Pogba, who we're going to get to a bit later on in the show. I can't think of any United player that will now get into this City 11.
Yes, Nacha, so red fan say Oladipo say one ni say be a player be Esinaka Emma Club. Your fan say Manchester United wa Brene, we be ram enso our Bobo Kua. Your fan say Man City enso aswaya wa bra first 11 no one ebenya be abo. And you busa Pep Guardiola say, "We penny say dem someone am dominate you." Mo Premier League mu chese what na will be aso no semesra mu pa in the 80s na Liverpool dominated in the 90s na Manchester United in the 2000s and 20s and so the bani na ba ya club e fa City a sa na be duru ba bi no na nya City be to osre mamu mpagya na fa nkonko to ne ba tenten ko Manchester City manager on amo dominance wanya no so far.
80s was Liverpool, 90s was United, and now we are these many years winning 7 Premier Leagues in the last decade, 11, 12 years. So yeah, we are, but it happened. So in 50 years or 60 years, there's never ever in one country, the one club dominate and control everything. So try to, this organization as much as possible, extend for many years what we are trying to do, that especially the consistency.
Yes, I know. I just said, yeah, Man City manager Pep at the end of Seminole. To Gani Abusan, so board at Manchester United on Man U game and Abaswa will be an I derby no. I say Anamuram our brass match Abaswa face and our single club. You find Manchester United.
Have been good seasons with Jose Mourinho, one season with Ole, have them second fighting, not until till the end, but they were there. So when I learned my experience in this type of games, more calm, relax, don't talk much about many things, just focus in tactic issue. You know what you have to do to beat them. Not about emotional, because emotional will be there.
Yes, I know. I said, yeah, manager, no, I didn't say my true match be a TC Air Baswa. Newcastle Casapi, Newcastle Dinkomo, AAP. I was all my focus, no, and so across our match and so now, my men front to him so runner. Your friend said, Dan Ashworth, I bet Casa, my you for Fana Baninano. When you say, you become to just a Grand Porter. My back can ask him, Dan Ashworth say, meeting Crabasso. I'm one man for say, Dan Ashworth, no, was here Grand Porter. Until the event say, Jem Ratcliffe no apamo aye manager fan se Ten Hag wo mtiri e ba se coach ono ababua at Manchester akọ Bosch asase no so no eno aye owura fan se Graham Potter and the day aye Manchester aboboko no beko at the promise na no say aye Graham Potter oba Chelsea Graham Potter no aye adwuma ama aye Brighton ha ono na asam ne yakantile yankani pi ne janisa na Arsenal so Jorginho adie no Jeminya no se Mikel Arteta no anya ne ntem amanu man famana aha Italy for no be betimi afa no ana Jorginho so obobo party season on declare say o medo no anya krokra na so Jorginho dey say apart from so ready na Napoli and Chelsea duro mu nyina apano no mechi so no akasa na former manager Lazio ho no owura ye fan say Mauricio Sarri on na ya djuma pen and so abeso obefa player ye fan Jorginho edeneko na menya story bia no pay me akwa me yam shame before cross me ba so no wonim say Liverpool so say you so also consider deserve the NBA because what we did about a club soon no one Alonso, one Ruben Amorim, and our Serbia deserve about now. Ruben Amorim, Diano, yes, a club says, now manager will be number 30 million euros. Son of my Baba kind of bar class no Canada. One says, asking price and a friend day class will be away. Say, I'm going to be back anymore until Ruben just deserve, I will be a Liverpool, I'm Monitano. Now, coach and fan say you can club. Mohamed Salah, yes, what target a game against Man City. I know, and then match I heard Mr. Mohamed Salah and some about me about now. Club say, what best when we be uncle Ding Command Country, be as or quadruple, say, or better 4 titles or some on Cas Antrobia.
Oh, yes, we are still 4 possible trophies. You don't think a second about it. To be 100% honest, I was like, why? Oh yes, we are still in all competition, stuff like this. So these kind of things, you don't think about it for 1 second. It's not important. Absolutely not. You try to find a solution for the next game. You try.
Yes, I know I update about Chelsea manager Francis Mauricio Pochettino. Onim Sameno Kase Yase Thomas Frank as a Bona Ebasono ne back for Brentford from number 2, 4, 5 and 3. Omunina aya out. That's a Brentford. The whole back 4. Ever me say in a game against Chelsea. Chelsea manager is one foul. If Chelsea call come match, almost a players best at 10. 12. Now, just Omunina Propra and no Emma may excuse Emma Klaba. Your father said Chelsea may say, yes, Mauricio Pochettino, no. Omujini passer Nicholas Jackson Yamwa and Didier Drogba the videos Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank the videos Gabriel Batistuta yes the videos some didn't actually Nicholas Jackson and I'm also comment section be so ken kwa na omujini passer the owura no kwa show mu kra stop about to actually and yes nya videos na be kire na chese bia e be from an to so hwinsi yes nano man after some lose to Liverpool our Carabao Cup final wama kwa meeting meeting on Monday. Senior man so bad Adiama team manager is still Munya Botre Emma team no. Now they can crap say Rhys James I fit no form. In Kunku I fit our form. Wesley Fofana, Romeo Lavia, Moises Caicedo, and Ben Chilwell. Omunya former. Uvu sankene mobeka sansem e dia fa Chelsea ho enti ya betramunya betrama team no wo ebro aswan sanam Shadrack mami owura fan sa The Rock wo se want to dwasa aye dia na waje atum enche WrestleMania 40 ebeba so Rock say waje Roman Reigns atum sa on a tribal chief The Rock.
My family, I acknowledge you as my tribal chief.
Yes. Yeah, Brano Ason, young fancy now for Yembrana, Yamashaman and Ensem, Muja, you bet me a trapo and tea. I will the person I want to say, Jim, and I'm a Zamboa. Oh, I would die, you bet me a trapo. I'm Judy is a super bonded. Hey, Judy.
La of a land or
some passport. Okay.
Whom you are, I say, we can read him in a while. We two are with him. We two are not him. I'm so fun. Super. Was what was the Judy said also DVD.
That's right.
Now do rubber be now you go under view home. Go for a meeting you. For good.
Yes, and she's still live on Sompa 93.1 FM, live on Radio Sompa 93.1 FM now, live on Sompa TV and Facebook, and so I have Sompa 93.1 FM. Madam Mache, and so I'm enough with the messages a guasie at the Abaya Beckingham messages no more at Jama. Where you could go, I Monday say I'm Richard. What you live from Dubai? Greetings to all Madrid fans and our dinner, and so by a fair Hazard Junior say Marshall will start over Halan 1 if combined both teams and on one laughing emoji as a good tour Oladipo so bia man you play bia no Bewura City 11 would you also Anthony Marshall okay yate afa we so ya Yorton so say the Zerbi as a Liverpool bound afa no Mahmoud Mahmoud say I'm watching you live from Pokrom Estate Junction supporters of us folk I would like to see legends there. Okay, on the board. Nedian so na ode Nedian ebaye. Afeiwe enso a messenger Abdul Hadi Mahmudu. At about say okay, yes. Usan baby ma mehwe na afi ma hwe so edamu nyina ma sene ma baso bo. Yemra so na afi yenhwe meza.
Fancy ma yenche tifo ne mama kwa ban famra some passports so as the weekend goes by ye betina hanum bia na this is your most trusted station for every single preview of every weekend game bia wo pese onya akonya na wo hwe na me se be bo no tofa na ya e France ansa na ba be remu or other leagues no na enra Kylian Mbappe story me be na la mu se wo kan wasem na me sure the way Luis Enrique handle situation na me busa me ho a lot of questions dey di kan
some passports
coach bi opeso win bia no you play your best players Anna you would love to make sure say at the end of the day no best player na kureja ho no makokra na obe exhausting no actually the best out of your best player and say no waja no kwa amana yede amana ko it makes me feel say this particular Paris Saint-Germain environment coaches ahodo na akọ wuramu adodo na e bi wo problems with the structure and the setup of the team no oni omo be adwen me Luis Enrique one particular coach na beti wo pa ana on succumb to pressure easily say ye ni say ya by force ye ni say or one coach even in the Spanish national team okofa Pedri ano ya akora we so ade ne be boy no bo Gavia akora we so ye ni mu nsem ayen kan fa Morata ho so Morata ye dey ene a captain even the Spanish national team at some point in time. This particular coach and so thing aside Paris Saint-Germain and Casano real structure ni omo system bia me jitu me say influence no osoro dodo e de ma coaches on be adwuma and Casamre ka season ne ba be kona wie nothing bibia no appear ya lusu say o they are still in the league race trying to fight for the league title. They are still in the Coupe de France race so betimi age. And at the same time, no, almost I saw one leg in the next air level of the UEFA Champions League. And so our best players to say, na say one involve you one mama kuma medim, no one you saw more fan ya bibi and san on beja hono makwa. I think you have a very big problem. I to say Manchester United ni Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United no munimi say Ronaldo be ko the following season na meboa. Season ni kwa be ko na wie no kwa no munimi say Cristiano Ronaldo season we ko na wie ya mobiem. They maximize Cristiano Ronaldo in that particular season. And so no muja no kwa mana head akwa Real Madrid. And I think PSG could build a team aside Mbappe which say e kongse also omoye. But me jitu me say Luis Enrique should maximize Kylian Mbappe as of now and make sure say obetimi atwene mu nso anya bibia firi mu asa na obeja hodo makwa waye den oja hono mkwa anya so omokoso kwan mi finfin baabi na qualification bi hu koye den a na so betimi ahie pa ene ne nsem okeka say ono na dwuma hu hia ne ade na mbusa ma okwa say Kylian Mbappe no cause confusion with team ni mu ana so ode no bo I will give you the best na two different scenarios. It might be say at training grounds it does not offer you the best and metimi no agree. But I think getting the best out of him to making sure so best I can up, which is your job, to make sure so obetime deliver the amount and waja honom the akono. You'll be very much happy to make sure so at the end of the day, no, Kylian Mbappe betime achieve something better for we now Monaco in the film na game that's your goal as well. You will win yana. Still now we'll draw that particular game now the bench. So I think they could do better than what we are seeing now to make sure say at the end of the day no almost abetime aka results. Now quickly me move you on that media because Germany Bundesliga and there Dortmund there is so much pressure on Terzic to make sure say he delivers. Against Union Berlin Huawei it is a tough task for Borussia Dortmund. Now no more than few crab or draw. And games are winning as said Dortmund be lose no and Dortmund be share no. And as the games are winning as said Dortmund crowd won't me share no. Those are the games opposite of each other. Game where Dortmund beat me share no akobo draw no lose. Game where Dortmund intimi share obobo draw no akwa win. So this is one particular game me di to me say against Union Berlin they could stand a chance to make sure some beat me that 10 Union Bakumi no be around. Dortmund to win either half in that particular game against a Union Berlin. Quickly over here on the other part of Bayer Leverkusen I don't think they are going to slip. Fancy me sure so.
Because me say and no buy and draw and best serve as a motivation.
Me sure some best sleepy cry. Me sure some best sleepy, and they will do their best to make sure say at the end of the day, on Benya results. That is a battle for Leverkusen win in this particular encounter. Near movie on Coco Pimway, the Italian Serie A. Me no say in Tamalan assembly me yes in chair because more than baby from where your my dear. AC Milan and to me maneuver way against Lazio to me win against Lazio. Very tough game on tough grounds. Mauricio Sarri asserting the team in the app said they dominate possession a lot, create a lot, and say unyo bia we are defensively disciplined to say obetimidi akebe the kind of pressure they give it to you are obefole edi amomo obetima ka say bia AC Milan was lucky say ebi omunya red card. Lazio nya red card at the end of the game, and I get into the second half of the game. Omunya red card, omutimi ba into the game. Etimi de be that particular encounter. But mejitu me say, AC Milan and Ankasa have been disciplined in terms of getting results and are squeezing results against opponents. Be mejitu me say, Kalis also common and ketimi AC Milan, and they want to keep their top 4 hopes alive. AC Milan really wants to keep their top hopes alive and our top 4 hopes, So between them, Melika say, and AC Milan and Kwana pre top 4. This is you. It say Juventus, AC Milan, Roma, Bologna, Lazio, Napoli, Atalanta. Omunina pre so me to the top 4 of the Italian Serie A. And me sure Cesar Ritinasi no ankasa dream mabi hu kwacho bo hu ni se ni players ni bia ha na dream pa. Marusic, Guendouzi, omukoko ha omo too much. And the kind of these are games are yemfa kuko na ebo. Oh na obo home. You need these points more than any other person. It you relax and make sure say at the end of the day players need to give you their best and give you the results that you want. As it stands, Lazio toss to 8 with 40 points. Only 8 points off the top half of the table.
Okay.
Come on, we need another game now. They are going to be 5 points, barring any match and not be able to Messi Bologna game or Bobo BMU. Then no more close gap ne deba. AC Milan actually goes closer to Juventus after winning that particular game in a space of about 2 or 3 days. A 1 point difference. And AC Milan is trying to trim in terms of the top 4 because you see on only Bologna no points gap age 9. If Bologna should win, Bologna no be 51 points. That means about 6 na bedo mumi enu ntem. But I said twaso sana 9 points and bedo AC Milan and Bologna ntem. Which means omo ne de nyame no omo da na sese no game no omo timi fa akwan bi so e de win by 1 goal to 0 to close the gap and they are there. It is here Bologna, Atalanta, AS Roma, Fiorentina, Lazio, Napoli will have to push forward and make sure so metimi remove into the top 4 of the Italian Serie A. Now no Napoli no this particular weekend no when ya game bia mo anase when ya no ho antete say this particular weekend only Juventus na bebo obo fi against Juventus omo win by 6 goals to 1 in their last Italian Serie A game. They are coming up against a Juventus team defensively tough, organization well structured, winning mentality and you need to play above your level to win against this particular Juventus side. Almost show the never die spirit in this particular season's Italian Serie A. Medical catch yourself fancy. Omo players no do na no company edini no suro. Only Juventus team wait to the Antonio Conte mo de be ya adwuma even the Allegri di beji league be some time ago enya pe. Now so collectively omo performance no any as a team no new deliver on the pitch no has been consistent enough and a building momentum mentally no omo very tough to break down. Share in the last few games, Dusan Vlahovic. The kind of consistency when you move anymore. Weston McKennie, Makacho so or a midfielder, so you had the wing back, so any performance I will deliver them in Juventus. They might be missing key players. We say Adria Rabiot or Mutu engineer that, but don't underestimate the quality of Locatelli in this particular team. Gatimo, consistent. They are more from the defensive part of view. And omu nyoma no mo ye wa chiro no. E ka wonu tuma. Omu show ba quality. Yeah. And they will always find a way to come back in their games because of the level of mentality of the games. So against Napoli, Victor Osimhen abo hat-trick. Kraskeli asoso money peja deba. Lobotka is there. Anguissa is delivering. But when Napoli team now under a new coach, their winning mentality this particular season, as compared to Juventus, it's going to be a mental battle in this particular aspect. About player for player, in terms of quality, but in terms of mentality, no into this game. Fancy, say Juventus will find a way to get a result in this particular encounter against Napoli. That is how I see it. Yes.
Sompa Sports.
They will find a way to get a resource. And Ubetimia could Juventus win either half or Juventus double chance and under 3.5.
That's a ghost number.
Ghost number be free. And anytime goal scorer for Juventus, Ubetimia call Ede Ama Dusan Vlahovic say Ubetimi enya this particular resource. Ede Amomo. Atlanta bebo Bologna. Ka Bologna de anke nkomodi die de kobe mu sen. But in the top 4 race, the Bologna bishim.
Moteye Juma.
And to see an many wo kakra. Looking at the quality of football that they play, Jean-Pierre Gasperani will need to do above the level I won in the recent weeks to get results. Bologna is definitely going to score a goal against Atlanta. So that is a game. Mekacho say over 0.5 for Bologna away. Say Ombenya go the Atlanta. But I person call for any time goal scorer or any time winner in this particular game. Call for Atlanta double chance end over 1.5 and I call any time goal scorer Ademola Lookman for Atlanta. So Onubetmenya go no. AS Roma Ebobo Monza. Another tough game for AS Roma to also deliver. But me who say AS Roma actually under the Rossi say almost so no almost pick up points be also here say also multi pick up. There is a Monza team omushe similar by 4 goals to 2 in Chebia. Now omu 2 goal down but mutim better than game no. E make sure so betima win the game no and also betima win by 4 goals to 2. But me who say AS Roma through Paulo Dybala and the likes of Romelu Lukaku could deliver for AS Roma. So this is a game for AS Roma where I feel say anytime goal scorer for AS Roma be Paulo Dybala or Romelu Lukaku and AS Roma to win either half for a team and I say for Italian Serie A and game between Omo and Monza. Now, let me move you on to the Spanish La Liga.
Okay.
I'm so happy about the story I'll make it about Vinicius Jr. I said, Okofonia, I miss some message dufu mama. Every said you about Betty so. But I think Real Madrid have always found a way in making sure they'll get a win in some of these games. Valencia will also need to work their way out to make sure so Ombetima get it back into any other thing. Obetima Momo escape from the kind of pressure last season. Omunya Ebi. Omotoso 9th with 36 points on the league log. I know say better than what we saw last season. But Real Madrid against Sevilla should teach us about how Real Madrid have always performed against such teams on the top half. Real Madrid against Girona should teach us about how Real Madrid are performing against the top half teams when it comes to the league. Real Madrid against Barcelona have also taught us. So a lot of teams in this particular aspect, Real Madrid actually say so much sure at the end of the day, they deliver and they give you the results. And when he said this is one particular game, a very, very tough for Real Madrid. Winning the game, they are very, very difficult. I see say Valencia and Real Madrid game will be goals matter over 1.5 or over 2.5 in this particular aspect. Real Madrid double chance. Real Madrid to win either half. Anytime goal scorer for Real Madrid, Ubetimi Ako Ediama Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham are returning from injury, no trainee, and Jude Bellingham is going to take part of this particular game. To Ubetimi Ako for anytime goal scorer for Real Madrid, Ubetimi Ako for Jude Bellingham or Vinicius Jr. or even Rodrigo in this particular aspect. So Ubetimi Nya de Amomo. But Real Madrid double chance and over 1.5. Real Madrid and Casa the baby Omujinani, the Moons Ancelotti will deliver and make sure say against Valencia they'll get the results. Then Barcelona be travel ko some mess. And when you asem no
atmosphere no be
because the atmosphere to the Inaki brothers from no move na no ehie pa. From na no ehie pa. And how Barcelona be fa kwan be so na copy with the kind of pressure. Bilbao for the be ma omo.
Yeah. And one thing is Nico Williams is suspended.
Nico Williams is suspended. Yeah. But Inaki Williams is still there.
Yeah.
And Barcelona this particular season in their away form, fancy I have a little bit of question with Barcelona in terms of former away form on this particular season. Oh, check here on the league logger. Barcelona also third on the away league log, which means out of 12 matches, which is 36 points, the Barcelona team accumulated 26 points, 10 points shy of. On the road, they may not be good enough, but I think they've delivered in terms of on performance in totality. Anytime goal scorer in this particular game, Meko for Robert Lewandowski for Barcelona. But me 2 years a double chance for Atletico Bilbao. Yes.
Basans mean share Bilbao.
Me who kwa Barca be so be winning this game against Bilbao. Barca have always found a way to crumble. This season in games are when it almost say also mutimishe. When it almost pass also mutimishe game we pa, but na Barcelona ko bodro na bibisa. Bilbao to win either half. Not a straight win. Bilbao to win either half.
Serious.
Bilbao to win either half. Barcelona Ebeshegu, so the Tia Bilbao. Anytime goal scorer, Robert Lewandowski. Fancy to the English Premier League. This weekend, tough for some teams. Remember it yard because the umpire be that. But see a shot here, the free city grounder. Liverpool will travel to go and play Nottingham Forest. Mm-hmm. Liverpool still wants to be in the title race. They cannot afford to lose this particular game. Nottingham Forest, Nankasa, no much as a team, Oko City grounds are hey, need to do what here. But at the end of the day, they lose key games. The atmosphere is staggering, intimidating. But Omubo game na drew baby now Omo lose the grace of it. A bit is say Omo first half your good pa, but second half normally doesn't come good. You who against Tottenham Hotspur, you who against Manchester United, you who against teams like Manchester City. Omo ko on be the first half Omo try some pressure. They will pressure you and pressure you and pressure, by second half normal falling down. And you are looking at a Liverpool team. This particular season, teams or Danny games in the second half per Liverpool can be.
Yeah, as from losing positions.
Losing positions, so you need to play above your level to meet the standard at Liverpool. Deba. This is a game I'm to me say Jurgen Klopp's men. Beto so akobo mo homo de no mo team akwakonya results. Be slight win. Ebia 2-1, 3-2, 1-0, 2-0 be. That being said that humiliating results for Nottingham Forest in this particular encounter. That win, let's trust you me, will deliver at the Liverpool someone's abetima common results. No more pushy for the league title in the long run. Then on Sunday, the big game will come on. Fancy Manchester United against Manchester City.
Some passports.
Let me say, what can say me Brady? I found was say not a single player will enter into the starting 11 of Manchester City. For Man United, will be Manchester City. Many of them are dream. And the standard that we have for Manchester United players on any bini. Last season, it could be like Alessandro Martinez could be my boy Rem. But this season, injuries. No. And Kebia Keko last season, big cramp card when you bet to tomorrow because he be a look show benya baby I day. Era. Go Manchester City, almost left back no way. Natana Kimo.
Naturally on your left back. Yeah.
But this season, these players have been inconsistent. Ebiaka Rasmus Højlund Empra for 2 to 3 weeks. And of course, what say go to Akabeka say Biaka mu baby no.
Yeah, Højlund dear prana babeshem.
Prana babeshem. Kabetima say be mu baby no betima kwa koyede. Akwa she in a typical maybe 4-4-2 system or 4-2-2-2 for Manchester City obetima starting that particular way. By fancy way a gamer, Manchester United doesn't even have hopes of winning the game.
Isamu.
Oh yes, it is written all over their faces. It is written all over their faces. And City team, Pep Guardiola Liga said when they want to win the league, they win almost every game, and this is one of them. And Manchester Derby, in recent times under Ralf Rangnick, Eric Ten Hag time, it has become a norm. Per aside game on Old Trafford, Manchester United winning by 2-1. After City taking the lead through Jack Grealish. Results in the 6-3. There is no hope for Manchester United coming into this particular contest.
Okay.
And it is based on what? Injury situations in Manchester United, which will make them even less competitive against Manchester City. And some of the players they will be competitive enough, but City will find a way to win the game. But now injuries as they are not going to be competitive enough against Manchester City. And even the game at Old Trafford. It's fancy. What Manchester United need to do against Manchester City is some better goals in so. Goals in so. Say enquire humiliating results.
Okay.
Enquire humiliating results at all. Goals in so. And the coach will need to do a lot. And just say you're setting up to send you're setting up against Liverpool or Anfield.
Okay.
This was set up that way and be very lucky enough so one of the quick transitions could work. It could be one of the biggest results this particular weekend. So Manchester United to Manchester City.
Whoa. Don't mean can be say
this is a game.
What's a miracle say be United be
it will be one of the biggest results for Manchester United. So Manchester City weekend we are.
Okay. You don't even see a draw.
Give me the bad day for a draw.
Wow. Wo mate me ba mo messages ne so na afei maba Michael Asarabodwo na afei Mike de ne dia bansa na me the bishop enso awie Gengemet dental clinic ne Gengemet enso adwuma kona on clinic wonum emma wo sene nyina na obahwe na waye ho adwuma kama enso edi ama meka wo se wo senso obo be so wo fele ebi akaka ha wo be se wo sene yetu na yes replacing emma e wa bra replacing nyina no afei body e wo mana se de obetimi yi na wa clinic so esade asia ne nyina no aye Gengemet edi no wo se fenfemo anase mpo se no ensisiye obeso wo sisi ne nyina ye emma na afei wo ye teeth whitening enso emma wa aye Gengemet dental clinic and also kona wo hwe na oye wo sen ho adwuma enso emma quick Kumasi Abripo Junction wo fa aye bantama aye kwan no so nsane fa so otra total filling station abronsan na banking ho e wa ase ne soro ana Gengemet de wo Techiman magazine kenten kwa no so wodu ani twa market on ma pen abenya na fe Accra enso aye numgwa anasa atomic down Kofodia or by Central Police Station and Atakrade aye GN Bank omo premises so wodu ani eltre aye Statistical junction no aye 0559 139582 and as a 0598405674 Bafu Polo obetwa neat a African print and a Bafu Polo so a use any dini jumedie what a pump polo shirt or the pump a golf shirt what a pump v-neck a pump v-necks and so a de ama run neck ninano Bafu Polo ebe pama and ma deum and mema deum obe samo ya red no barne bema mo pre-shoot mo betimi ashe no aye afe obetimi ashe de akwasoro ashe de akọ programs ashe de tukwa obi wa manone obe so chen nioma betimi apambi amane nyina no aye Bafu Polo nsa FPA o wa henema kokoben ya no ma friend was 0249 600 789 0249 600 789 0599 89919 na just on a Bafu Polo and kasa Mike remember where you to say United would do Liverpool a favor if they beat City, but they hate that thought. What you like from Japan and yacht at the by Samet Adamson so say United win this weekend will be indeed one of the best wins this season. Said don't so and our this message in the by United go collect woto Chumasi can come Caleb and so Edian on the mic into
Ode to a pimpim.
Sompa Sports.
I am in say HSA. Hello, much space no more there to a.
Some boga for an first no way to boga.
Now will space.
And then the honor road the to ara.
Set me to say to be Kasaya can be use to ala be from say. Well, Adakula, the situation now here whole story. Is it at times what seems right at a moment might turn out not to be right. Me pese yes sir. Ebi a obehu say ade we dey afar ne sir. But ube remu no anytime ebe say no. It might not be the right time. He's going through a period very disturbing for the young boy. One, he was at the peak of his career. Bright start a year in the club Fenerbahce. Then he gets the opportunity. I also choose between Barcelona and Real Madrid. And yet teenagers ni na ninya sa akwenya we. But for a young boy, born 2 seasons, 3 seasons in pool, then these big clubs come calling. I have now a tough decision to make. You might get it wrong, you might get it right, nice. But a mre and a better because yes, it's a banchi. Say enya a ja and a tre. Because it is just near noir and the bones a banchi way a year and I say your papa. We know at this time he's going through a difficult period. But I am a pebebreno and pembebreno me pe trust with the system, trust with the club, and trust with the manager. San your mommy and some way. Or your player be na wo tias here and no more ben was Emma wo tias year. Ayana Emmanuel Maso a court 14 the mount. Trust in the system anything. Yehu Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz was a Manchester City prodigy. Then a few say, oh, nya time or Man City. Then he transferred to Real Madrid.
Yes.
And no co-loan. The loan spell with AC Milan and the Peja Brahim Diaz and then the bedroom baby Awedri. But after returning from the loan from AC, Eba Madrid Crano, still
Brahim Diaz has not really been a mainstay of Madrid 11. This will be a pra. He has years ahead of him, but any chance be Obenyebiano or deliver. In Tibet media says see discuss Brahim Diaz and in the future or Real Madrid, he can be one of the crucial players in the future because it looks promising. Ada Gulausa, you can't walk straight into this Real Madrid team. It will take time. And they need to agree and then plan a path for him.
Because
exactly. That's why I said trust in the system and trust in the club. Madrid, not in recent times, are finding a way to get most of the players, to play elsewhere, gaining the necessary experience. And when he has told the waba or told the waba, and now say obesanso the waba from Luna or sign the waba. Now we have Miguel Gutierrez story. The Obodema hero now. Who's a Real Madrid player?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, man. The buyback Hashim. Some person almost answered exactly. And football clubs run businesses like this. And your potential be now the nepe befa. There are some you bring for a better sell-on value. And say Madrid prepare Adagula packaging ye no or turn that it wouldn't be a failure of a transfer. So clearly I think a boy in NTS no nyabotre due to the situation. One, injuries are hano. Two, they may betray much as adaptation and mutation. We free techie coach and him Abba as a young boy. Osao. Now they imagine so no better fee. Now or call senior high school for the first time or call boarding house. One year careful pet the first week 2 weeks nobody will honor. It means it's my baby because the environment in a fear and a kind of fast did a human so Tom SHS ho ne different no amount for dinner nita tana 1 year careful for bedjan free school.
Yeah.
So clearly this is a teenager and a bad Madrid. A crona wabem so a fein na obesuya or money yoye bobo crona wabem a fein no besuya or money yoye. To me, I think Sankia the season way kugua. This boy should look out alone elsewhere. There are several clubs they will offer his talent much more opportunities. Madrid will not offer that. Loan no ebetimi amanabo enya experience no the no the toughen up the mentality. By the time maybe obey ready so back no, then he would have developed. Now it's me shame and so our Madrid team no ebemanyoma akonkan. Away from there, now we'll say why not say Man U players no be into me in City 11.
Awoladipo.
Sharak video no. Sharak video no abomamen. Me pese me tie de no kan kasa.
Sharak me so san fame.
This is the first time in years I think if you were to do a combined 11, it's a complete clean sweep for City. You know, normally in the last few years, there's been a Manchester United player that you can make an argument for, like whether it be Bruno Fernandes a couple of years ago, Luke Shaw's been fantastic at times. There's always been someone that you can chuck in. Paul Pogba, who we're going to get to a bit later on in the show. I can't think of any United player that will now get into this City 11.
Yeah, Martinez here. Say in play or two, so I combined 11. Man City and Man U are. Man U player bien who be rem in team nim.
Yeah.
Now these things are highly opinionated. Now obi na adrian. And I want listeners and your viewers need to understand this. Obi express your opinion na. Many name konto kwa bebre because send your news to hunioma anyhow else hunioma no. Ebi wa na dance. So don't insult somebody for his opinion. Rather disagree with him in a respectful manner. Now also chile wa drinko. Oftentimes someone say, "Oh boys, naba me no nyane na we dey wa bon crowd na we dey onim dey okeka." Don't fight somebody because of his opinion. Many will be in contact because what na dream. But onene nyadria, state it. Be emphatic about it and then state your other view. Contrary to nene dieno. Menene nyadrin.
Oni adenya.
Menene nyadrin. City team no. You loopholes be brave. Loopholes be brave fancy.
It
is a team a what system a function into a paper over the cracks. And it's a team now who are in the modern bono a cataso.
Okay.
But on a bad day, a team name the form when you good results. No one say UAPA. So not all the City players are perfect or very good. City players no. And you're money and nimbo boss out. A system no na elboa. I mean you who almost say, hey, where do you know who na where do you know please?
Yeah, because I said be more my pepper for my banner as a reservation so be a Manuel Akanji
mo Akanji question man you set up nim na hade ABC yi Manuel Akanji
there's all the Maguire Basity one Maguire be bonny
Maguire will play over Ruben Diaz in my team. So me combine 11 now. I will select Harry Maguire over Ruben Diaz because this season Harry Maguire has been a better defender than Ruben Diaz. I am repeating, and this is factual, not just an opinion. This season, Harry Jacob Maguire, he has been a better defender than Ruben Diaz.
Captain Fantastic.
Now, you see evidence in a way. I will not explain tire. Shadow cry giant picture winning so they now so yes. Yeah, do come on picture of Fabio.
Obenya sempe we dey jano. Onya bom Maguire Diana.
What is this?
Oze,
Shadow.
Me present na Maguire story. O dey toast wada. Me sem nyina cry na.
Asema me be come. Shadrack, you pick and
na Maguire na how can I say no hwe ni mo.
Wait, and yeah, you go explain tire. No evidence. Evidence ni Shadrack me patch your project website Yanko FB
What's the website one can say picture Maguire picture
FB Ref here football reference website a daily in statistics and profiling of players. Now ultimate player comparison or FB Ref. Now FB Ref comparison na ye ba no. It will profile the performance of both Harry Maguire and Ruben Diaz this particular season.
Okay.
Now ya bebe bob bosso metric by metric. Na ya chechrim no bi owo fie so ate ase sebe. Enya adwenkyereke kana match versus City players no. Not all of them are perfect and not all of them and they looking so better than the Manchester United players. The Man United team might not be performing well. They might not be getting results, but definitely your individuals be on Man U team more. They have done better statistically, and that will get them a selection in the Manchester City team. Meaning, Sashara Kenya ready. I will wait. We will hold on to that.
Ready, Anna.
Why ready? So there's a comparison, and Ian Challenge will say a 2023-2024 season.
Yes, a season yeah boy.
Yeah boy. Okay. And since and only the only competition we involved Young Kofa Champions League in Famba this season. Now, yen check it. Standard statistics no. Ruben Diaz about 22 matches was started 20. Harry Maguire about 16 matches was started 13. Maguire was 1 goal, 2 assists. And the goal plus assist contribution 3. Ruben Diaz was 0. But anyway, I'm interested in.
Okay.
Shadrack scrolly kwafakwas here, scape shooting, scape passing in this City team. So more. See, I show passing metrics. Say what my pass is say completed yesterday. You might make a mistake because passing no, the range is very important. I could imagine I'm in China, my man pass. I don't say I create pass.
Yes,
good. And in Man City, they play short circuit passes. And to be a team, you bet me about 100 passes. Hey, you better you say, okay, hey, na City for about 1,000 passes. Hey, chalo muku unko for you. And yes, I so. Share the passing metric now here. Ruben Diaz have both more passes. See Harry Maguire. He will be a better passer than him. It is not the case. And if him next goal he cut down, he pass types in the sofa frame. And if Sharak Manin come from me, and he cut down baby I'm a person ya dream kono. Miscellaneous statistics and also Nioma Bakumi and Sebia Ekekabom Manen Kobion. I want just the aspect of defending. Mimi be a wahana defending, Shadrack in your defending wa. So I am surprised and so went to me, but just take your time and scroll. We'll take you time now, scroll here. It will help us. Now, maybe be a meme hanum say. Then we'll do the discussion here. But see a discussion just as the defenders. Now, even with the miscellaneous statistics, on train and Franco left in Famame. Check interceptions. Ruben Diaz was 21 out of 22 games. Harry Maguire was 19 out of the 16 games. Then for tackles won, Ruben Diaz was 12, Harry Maguire and so was saying or 11. Okani Inabuma comparatively, it means Ruben Diaz now more matches, but he's won fewer tackles. Harry Maguire above fewer matches, he's won more tackles than Ruben Diaz. Penalties conceded, Harry Maguire is 0. Ruben Diaz a conceded penalty back on. But Oskolikos Rubio who the defending partner that will talk about the specifically. Me pesi discuss it. Na you send here is here. Mimi be wa hanum say. When I open it here, defensive actions. In the defensive actions, good.
I know top no, yeah.
Defensive actions. Ruben Dias caught 27 tackles. We're winning saying 12. Harry Maguire caught 16 tackles. We're winning saying 11. It means that Maguire was a better tackles won success rate.
Wow.
At the same Ruben Dias. So Maguire be kind of know a lot.
Sompa Sports.
So obey we need tackle no was throw at the same Ruben Dias there. Then tackles nankasa in terms of challenges. 14 for Ruben Dias, 16 for Maguire. But the tackles way lost no. You see that Ruben Dias there is 6, Maguire there 8. Omamenko blocks so in the blocks. Ruben Dias I make it 24 blocks, Maguire with 26. Then short blocks, Ruben Dias was 13, Maguire was saying 18 in just 16 games.
Ruben Dias.
Maybe just relax. We'll get there. We are just doing statistics. Ruben Dias I blocked 13 shots. Nijuma or year Man City team mostly or the last defender or Bedumjano. Shots block now was say across Maguire. In 16 games, I blocked 18 shots, more than Ruben Dias. Passes blocked, 11 for Ruben Dias, 8 for Harry Maguire in 16 games. And to Wukani in Abomua, overall blocks, Maguire was 26, Ruben Dias was 24. Yen scrolling Kobion, interceptions and tackles and clearances. Check it, Neke Kabum, Maguire was throw a bion, essence of the scene Ruben Dias. So the point here I'm making is simple. Maguire might not be functioning as you expect. Our Man U team, it might be the system, it might be the coach. Ruben Dias was Man City team on money home dancer, but the system and the coach, the tactics, no, are covered. And Ruben Dias running ball, bossy Maguire. Let us not judge players just by the team they play and the results they get.
Obikra say, I'm amazed. Okay, amazed. Junior say, hey, Mr. Asare be careful. Maguire over Dias. They. Okay. Me do who they.
Yeah.
There be no drum pana something like that. Okay. And I say, I wish you a Parkwesi or say even Rashford has been a better player than Doku. Parkwesi and on Maxwell Senior say Masa Eja Maguire
on Facebook people will just
sir because that's all you have to say
the weakest
they didn't took or person of the Maguire Chelsea for now.
But Pep wanted Maguire.
Yes.
Pep wanted Maguire. Sika 71 kutia. But he wanted Harry Maguire. Obodi na
sound style
good. Oba mistakes be a previous seasons be now what he has say. But we are speaking in the context of this season. And the performance na Mabobos watch and they are all defenders. The weakest link Ewo City team named this season has been Ruben Dias and any defender. He has not been solid, sir. So clearly, to me, enya no creda so we combined 11 na. Obefa Man City players ni na no to Man U the ene their tonchen. It is not true. You will get certain elements in the Man U team. You look at their individual performance statistically, or the two City the you will see that the Man United players will deserve some shots in there, although City be dominating. But enya outright, see a be City 11 near to Manchester for one and so at actually. Away from there, you see, Madrid team are building a dynasty. It's not the first time at Real Madrid here. We saw the Galactico era. But Barca always found a way to also claim prominence. Madrid name Mbappe ni di omo ye no. Fancy. Engu Barca team no. They make catch it. Madrid di omo ye no. It will not collapse Barcelona.
The Madrid they are all far in Mbappe.
I'm for yem shisi omo it will not collapse Barca.
How?
If Madrid we need Figo. If as a dan for Ronaldo Carona Barca ngua. Barca, they made their own stars and they brought Ronaldinho.
And no one said player graduating from
Barca always have a way. Nobody expected Eto'o to blossom. Eto'o came to outshine Ronaldo. It was the same league. Eto'o outshine Ronaldo, Luis Nazario da Lima. It was the same league. Eto'o's first season. Check the number of goals he was able to score for Barcelona. So Barcelona will not collapse because Madrid air assemble names. And that time no crown players no were higher than the Omoye. Players no. They came to Madrid with a bigger profile, with a better pedigree than what the players now Madrid are assembling. When Momoba Madrid number BB. Kamavinga Oba Madrid no Abenya Champions League. Chouameni, the same thing. But they were nothing. When Madrid was assembling the Galacticos, everybody came with a pedigree. Beckham, Figo, Zidane, Ronaldo, Mentuason Famao. Even Michael Owen was a Ballon d'Or winner before joining Madrid. Steve McManaman, arguably the best midfielder in England then. No, Tesla Gerard Mokraba. He joined Madrid. To me say the Galactico era, no, it did not collapse Barca. Nenya Wemon Totofi Wem no me collapse Barca. Barca always finds a way. And Nico try to find a way for Barca, no. It is one Laporta. But Barca always finds a way. I'm repeating. Before Xavi became Xavi, no Bob 7 seasons. There is Gavi now. Before Iniesta became Iniesta, no about 6 seasons. There is Pedri now. Barca won't collapse. And I'm telling you this. Seme, Merani Barcelona Boboko na Samano. My operation here back up. What Barca needs to do now, for the short term and then the long term. Short term, this is the hypothesis I am drawing. Hypothesis, say, Barca needs a chief playmaker and I say a creative spark. Similar to the Ronaldinho bit. Before the Barca cover Ronaldinho, but they had lost Rivaldo. They had lost most of their creative players. Not omu creative more. And the goal output of Patrick Kluivert echo from Barca needed an antidote, and they decided to trigger the Ronaldinho option. So Ronaldinho became a great entertainer for them. He became a great source of joy and goals as well. Ronaldinho be free Barca no. Not the Omaji La Liga ni mienu. Omaji Champions League. Omo essence or Nankasa individually won the Ballon d'Or award twice and then the FIFA World Best Player. So Barca made Ronaldinho before so be ban no age World Cup ni bi there, but he wasn't the player. No answer no be join Barca. Ronaldinho oja wa akono even amidst Zidane Ronaldo mo hono at the Bernabeu almost original hot ball mun nsem dem say you akwei winning ball ne ball. Wow. Barca can find their own, not a player cast in the mode of Ronaldinho. But I think that the greatest playmaker now and the chief creative force ever football is here, it is Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah. To me, if Barcelona make De Bruyne a priority, it will be a key to unlocking Barca or more attack now. CC no area can since What does Lewandowski depend on? He depends on supply, service, creativity. Christian Lewandowski is a high-end finisher. There are other players to complement him. An attacking force of Gundogan, De Bruyne, now Lewandowski domain no. Nobody can tell me say it won't flourish for 1-2 seasons or even 3 seasons. A instant. And if Barca able to sort that out, Omutuminya Akwawe is a wizard. Man City Jumedi and De Bruyne were DAV. And City have shown that because they always find a way out. De Bruyne age ni injury record ever England. If City are selling him for good money, somewhere in the region of 40 million, 50 million, then they will consider doing that. To me, if I was the Barca boss, way about a priority, I will try to activate and make City work for me. Oh, but City will sell. Pep in the stance. I'm the ending. Yes, and Tom Mao. If a client also making money of a player, City will sell, bring someone in. So De Bruyne is not somebody untouchable. Yamfa and Sankano. Pep does not really do that, especially at Manchester City.
More finances in the discussion.
But Sankasa do musika semni. Say the Mike can dem any buy agree. But some say the current setup of Barcelona. Is it enough for number 10s to thrive? To say the likes of Ronaldinho, the likes of Messi, who say players about much struggle, and some of these things. And Okofa Kevin De Bruyne, you can use him to sell jerseys, you can recoup money and replace him in the near future with the money that you are going to get. But the system, the structure at Barcelona now on the field of play, how good is it going to be for Kevin De Bruyne? Okay, so if they decide to also go with a 4-3-3, Kevin De Bruyne is a half number 8, half number 10. Could also stick behind the lines and make sure so bit make the differences.
Right wing Obebo. Fanisha in Finfi Obebo, Fanibon number 10 Obebo. When he's a technician, wa bang. Born not here. In his mind, he's a coach. Realistically, no be a coach, but we're being in any setup or system, De Bruyne will flourish, even in a 4-4-2. May say the key to unlocking a Barcelona attack now, because when the idea Lewandowski facing. Lami Yama Ninya Bona. I feel no den nine befe so action baku mienu miensa. So by the time he's ready to deliver a pass or a cross, na sa moment na Lewandowski benyano, ya taken away or ya closey. On the left, so say the same thing. So Lewandowski needs somebody or yeah eye-hand service provider. There's a partial at an instance he's able to create. If he's able to do that, Lewandowski has not finished scoring goals fancy. We are going even in this season and we have seen.
And De Bruyne 32 years and so still
may say. And the Premier League near intense. The La Liga not really that intense. In Tebia and injuries it can be mitigated. Gundogan, our Premier League no super. But about Spanish La Liga and Tesa, they are different players. But as I said, I am drawing a hypothesis. And this will allow for further probing. To me personally, I believe if Barca gets De Bruyne, it will be another feather in the cap of Juan Laporta. And it will be their immediate answer to their Real Madrid. Then they prepare for the future. In the future, I think Barca are good. They will take time to build a team. Madrid team no more building way. And this is the issue people mostly make mistakes on. Madrid are building a team. They don't have a team.
Okay, into more top players, no.
Madrid.
But bomb and five.
Now what's Mbappe? Has Mbappe come to play?
Mbappe by
Onyam by your projections. Good paper so. In reality, Mbappe has not even arrived into the Madrid project. No, they are building a team. Okay, they have not built a team.
So Hazard and so free Chelsea are
the same thing you can.
I call Madrid comparatively. Hazard name Mbappe, Kwana Hazard will form.
Yeah.
A chain Mbappe.
So building a team and having a team, two different things. Madrid are building a team. They have not built a formidable team yet. To me, if Barca engineer their way carefully and able to make money in the summer, it will help. But now we hear rock story be. Meaning say if time permits,
I bet 2 minutes be.
Come on,
okay, Mate.
There is no smoke without fire. Shashara Kubo video ni biwa. Where's the WrestleMania neighbor? I will be doing series of way. Rock acknowledged Roman Reigns said or the tribal chief or the tribal chief of the bloodline. And now Ojinitum said or the head of a table. Good. Now the entire Roman Reigns yes I know. On January 1 this year, Rock made a surprise entry into a year WWE Jumedi. Now Obayeno, Rock's initial intention was to challenge Roman Reigns. Rock free Anoa'i family name. On the Anoa'i's family, almost scale no. Rock ne when the name saying Roman Reigns.
Okay.
But Ojai wrestling no. Anoa'i family no. A Samoan group, American Samoa, a family tree bia.
Said the last time out tree.
Good. Dodwana no ebe restless. And now mawa. Enti omo degenerate, omo generation no. Wemo Roman Reigns mo the third generation.
That's almost so.
And as I said here, Yokozuna the same thing. They have the physique, the mold for Sadian, and most of American Samoans no, omo obese kakra so mumu edu. Aha. Now, into Rock back no, he came to challenge Roman Reigns. The plot has always been Sanka WrestleMania ne baswa. Ebeye Cody Rhodes and then Roman Reigns for the main event WrestleMania 40. Now, Rock Kushia Cody Rhodes no tune for catch and say he should not challenge Roman Reigns. Into Cody Rhodes be make an announcement and say he will not be challenging. And then the man Rock be more. Then Rock also came no because now Roman Reigns na just say mema ko na wa ba WWE na kintan we ni ase ana wo dwa wenum ekeka de wo pe de wo pe. Now we need to question one, whether you are head of the table for the Anoa'i family. Two, whether you are the tribal chief, even for the bloodline, our representative. Then Reigns and taking the coup, sir. So now almost sell a storyline. Eddie Amaya say, Anka WWE a bedroom WrestleMania no a potential Rock versus Roman Reigns, and the fans had to come in. Now when the fans came in, they decided say, Anka pair the trend next way and Messiako from WrestleMania 38 39. Cody Rhodes no way show up say he's the most competent way of beating challenge Roman Reigns, so it should be him. Now, when they faced this backlash, then they had to rewrite the script. WWE in a scripting. You prepare, you throw.
Yeah.
And the Obia you be an you prepare the tour. So to not face a backlash, maybe a bad boycott to WrestleMania, no. And was see a done script, no. So instead of Rock versus Roman Reigns, no, how do we get it back to Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes?
Yeah.
And what happened was that Cody Rhodes buy out no Becca said, David, on J Rock and Roman Reigns and Tokwanin too, because Siekas will be taking decision about who fights the defending champion. I said the undisputed champion now. It should be him. Because on a Royal Rumble anyway in Nano, wait me winning, then he should have a say in here. Seth Rollins ever out, ever back here Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Now when Cody Rhodes make a declaration, on Okwaka Kasefin, editor Roman Reigns maybe because so Peter Maivia so. Now, in the Anoa'i family tree, Peter Maivia is seen as the great-grandfather. And it's a woody Peter Maivia not them where the Rock in this water. And then Rock echo book or the rules assume no. But it was part of the script. Say I done and say Rock Nico the rules and Komokabo ma Rock create two nefono. A fade or Maba Beshia or mo air contokwa. Then a bay feud between The Rock and Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has a rich history in wrestling. Ne papa ne the American Dream. Dusty Rhodes. Need Gold Dust. It'll be a wrestling behind him Gold Dust. Dustin Rhodes. Now, in that family, they have produced great wrestlers. But Obianiwa, wait me achieve this level. What WWE, WrestleMania, they seen in us. So, ne papa nye. Gold Dust nye. Cody Rhodes, ne friend who said, ne papa ne the American Dream or ne the American Nightmare. But Nightmare will do something the Rose family has not been able to do. Enti opesa oko final no na okobu Roman Reigns no GDC in aso. Now when Rock found out say CC in trend na script according to script he needs to patch up with Roman Reigns and the first act was slapping Cody Rhodes to win Roman Reigns in support. And Cody Rhodes best challenge Rock say opesa facing a one-on-one. Now more the face no more settle or more slap no. Anna Rock so by Endra no Becca said David Umpel Hano one no up a tag team.
Yeah, and Untinama Rock and Roman Reigns are challenging Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins.
It is Seth
Rollins against two.
Seth Rollins na kwaye backer.
Yeah.
For Cody Rhodes. Yeah. Anna Rock acquire backer for Roman Reigns, but it was a surprising announcement. It was announced Roman Reigns was starting us. Oh, no problem. He would do anything for the Anoa'i family. But before that, what bahaba be gumeni masi gumi hufin. Or say, I am not fit to be the head of the table. And you will not acknowledge me as a tribal chief. And to acknowledge me now.
Shaq, yes, and Tia Rock beam.
Roman Reigns. My family. I acknowledge you. As my tribal chief.
I'm friend sell out. Na nyawo na oba ya obeto to Roman Reigns na ko support you. Na dia na asesa CCA there. What what that no ho dia but ni na can be so that it will raise the expectancy and the anxiety.
WrestleMania 40.
WrestleMania 40 neighbor. The fans want to see two things. Rock best answer backstabby Roman Reigns be one. And I said this time around he will to the family tree.
Michael for me me damu nyina amase wo yem right now fe yem to aso na Colon Ghana Limited omo China no e wo dwaso no aye nupa ya abomode anso be pebi anom oba wo de aye araba bazen tablet e be boa wo ama menstrual pains menstrual disorders afe wo flow ebeba kama waya se eya wo ya one bema hia ma ya wo ana wo te adro no araba basen tablet oba eya wo dia bema wo besa wo tro se wo bema mu na be boy dwuma ye enso ewo mpem ama won so aba ba mo dia wo dro no eya Mr. Q eno no oba make am for ede amana se bema mum make am for ama sexual weakness premature ejaculation bema low libido ana ho entimi sorry serious pena wo dro Mr. Q no mum so wo problem ewo dro so mu anase bia prostate wo problem adro no eye hunchu capsules eno ana beboa ewa bra wo dro so a wo te yawo wo dro so ana chese bi suso enso de gu wo dro so na mu ateni nyina no wo dro eye hunchu capsules abeboa pa ba bi etondro bia kwa wo nsa ebeka bi 0244 275429 0206 271016 Boris B chicken Boris B kokon kama a day and to be minim say ye baba so engagement no what any programs out more your boys are mohum watch e bia betena se kakra e bia whiskey on rocks and just dia kan nyina no mo be nti o samo ye kalomo si ho enkwore no nkwa ne nkonkofa problem emma mo nyusu Boris B akokɔ no woton aduane fried rice for na femu amoto ye restaurant mo so am operate choba and just eating joint in no way and so I Boris B and I see and can't trust a bra I halal and food chicken I chicken and a Thai gizzard layers any akukon jack and no or benya B at our Boris B and so I swear Bantama High Street on a Presby sorry a D and Mshas once market or Santa run about on a Unity Oil a D and Mshafe Poku trading our Doom SG More our top high Shell our body junction 0544 444453 na Boris B and so anyo so Fibo Ventures no woman ebe ma toothbrush and any paste na aya kama pa wodi bi twusi anopa no twusi anadwo ansa no akompa so enkwara ne kosku o mu use Fibo Ventures Ashford Prince and I say Ashford Princess momo use aya toothpaste ni bi yawo Afri Fresh about toothpaste yawo Get Clear yawo Aloe toothpaste yawo Peppermint toothpaste ni na no aya Fibo Ventures and a day aba and performable brushes no subiabo Galaxy ne friendly executive and evidence ni no and no I the Fibo Ventures akwakofa and so the abadwa so choose ya boawo am wonum etoso wonum eye hwamo si achinam ni no e clean ho am a chese wo sene so ye fita kama 0241 54 5646 0200 600 934 yako break ababa na yababe ram e wo fie no asante kotoko e hye bibia na go stars by go to 0 weekend matches akabeto aso the Ghana e Premier League week 19 mo yankomra na yefa commercials no kakra bi aba.
Hey, Sewa, me who watch you. Me na no me bisa cry so kwa brochu.
Kwaku, afeina me beko. Me nkrata kra ni.
Hey, eni me ma connection man for den kofo sika dwane ne wanya otire di musa no.
Oh, Express Group adarumenti according to IF4. Opese otu kwan kosua dia. Express Group do beko mind me to say Canada, US, Australia, UK, and Germany. Say e to ana se visiting so a. Express Group do beko Dubai, Canada, US, Australia, and Germany. Mo amopese motu kwan koye adwuma nso obetimi do wako Dubai, Qatar, and South Korea. If you also want to take international tests like SAT, IELTS, TOEFL, GRE, GMAT, they can help you pass easily. They can also help you secure a good job in the UK. You should make sure you Kumasi Asafule Roundabout Accra so Omo Carnation First Light, Tema Omo Community 18 Lashabi Girl Filling Station. From more mature for ISO 055 555 0067 and 0249 000448.
Mamisha, time HH Heba Mr. Bina Unumi, and ya what dropa, a ya draw. Ejadro say mani peduan kwamwa enya hoden na akwotia yare entwen yare ansan wakwakoto fire wadro na nom no abribia Kanoga Company Limited what the time time ebedwaso no wono a na the time herbal mixture e dia bedwaso akora wonyanya mfisia dumienu enum bi wo pemfo ene oba wo ma akora nufuo enso enum bi time herbal mixture wo benya bi
over the counter medicine sellers any shop dodo na mu
so wo pedodo to afre 0244 417669 0244 417669 time herbal mixture e yedro say FDA agye edwadie nkratoe atum
the ones that now from toothbrush no why and toothbrush no ninya Ashford
na ninya Ashford there na so evident no way
who that the evidence ben ninya Ashford toothbrush
oh sweetheart Ashford toothbrushes no you want different types she abena dey amoku hu Ashford Princess and obra kodudie no so Ashford Galaxy wodie na ayira no so Ashford Evident media so Ashford Executive and now media no so Ashford Friendly
that Ashford toothbrush
my dear Ashford toothbrushes are who do dear papa moto na tumi ba udodomi ye dwane bia akwahyehe ho Ashford Prince Ashford Princess Ashford Friendly Ashford Evident Ashford Executive ne Ashford Galaxy toothbrushes Fibo Ventures na akofa bedwaso etu phone 0241 545 646 and 0200 600 934 Ashford toothbrushes they will soon need.
If I shop, I'm sure you'll bag it.
Brad, and not so good.
Not only me see about Queen Wayne say.
Brad, said your time about Mister Essia Jimmy me fearful, and Yadia about ever so.
Really, no, this offending now.
Brad, so me cousin me the time about Mr. Huadancia, we are singing now about Temenka. It is some malaria, where drawn the time about Mr.
I never go, dear, and no matter want to me any deal. Where drawn the time about Mr. A drink and near mark or bar waffle through. Dear, what mark or down for any aquada when you fear do you and son of the time about Mr. Draven. Shasa wako hospital and answer lab. I'm what say, oh, a GD malaria be answer.
Kayo sa time me TIME. Time about Mr. I feel malaria fever be than is ziva a woman. Ubenya be at all over the counter medicine sellers. Any herbal shop to namu. FDA aji ejwadien kratoi atom.
And chechi if gentleman dental clinic and chechra ubitimi anase anamoa ubitimi afaso ediabo osen ehoban. Odidi wi na ohoho wonum. Eno so ya dia ehia pa. Enuane nkaye no a odidi wi a eka wonum no e wo so utimi de ensuo ehoho wonum na opigu. Eno eya anamoa ubitimi ediabo osen hoban. O situ a eho so ehia pa se e wo se osi. If you say wansi esen no a ema esen na aka ho no ahoden ekofom. E wo se utimi brush utiti no 2 minutes twice every day. Debia no e wo se ultimate spend 2 minutes and not less than 2 minutes e di pipiri osen anopa ene anumre. Gentleman Dental Clinic ye chia kwan enye yira kwan kura Abrepo Junction Total Filling Station wa traffic light na enihwe G runabout no wo free Total Filling Station na ya bronsan na edi ho direct opposite to the Methodist School e ho na Gentleman Dental ye ho ye adwuma free eda joada kopem eda memeda.
We are back, bringing you the latest lineup from Betway. Betway starts strong with their front two, with Free Play Friday and Swipe Bet.
I'm left foot now.
In the middle, you've got all the control with Cash Out and Build a Bet. Plus, with Win Boost, you can boost your sports bet. At the back, they have Smart Picks and the Partial Daily Jackpot.
You always get way more with Betway.
Enipa ba ko pe ene pamade hye wo a obi ahia wo a wosan hwe obi mu onnoa ne bafo polo no wasua nkasa ene odi nimdie no nso yi adwuma eni so ojuju style eto ho a eda ho a na ehome bafo polo no odi Africa print textiles ene pam na die bia enti opam Africa print polo shirts round neck shirts golf shirts v-neck shirts ene p opam atufo betu kogu on stores ene boutiques enti so wo so nya adwuma betu bi cotton na onti so ma church churches, fan clubs, schools, unions, any Ethiopia. Muhia Dodrono, Edema members, no, any students, no, Mumra, Monso, Mope Friday wear, Edema workers, Bafu Polo, Chemo, our gold package, and on Tadeno Esemo Duono, silver package, Esemo Dunum, and a bronze, and Semu Du, or yet delivery, Echo Mama Panabe, Bia, Bafu Polo and Tadeno, so yes, Echo Bia, now a Pamama, any member, Bafu Polo, I will Kumasa and Marco Cobain, Fantastic of Wasakanaso, telephone 0249 600 789 and 0599 899 919 and on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, answer you at Bafu Polo. Me say, so we say Bafu Polo dia. Oh, and you know one session.
Wo yemrana yemrefi na yemetwa so enso fienra Ghana Premier League Friday game eba so ene matches no ebetwa so nyame armo chena games na akane nyina no enso ebeba de mom ayena ya boafo no so ase aye real quick way aye kangen energetic drinking water bomodian say obermu so amana ya kangen aye water ne bi ebeboa wonya kangen water ne bi enoma eboa na ama wakoma na drebia enya hode mapa ebeboa ma liver enso enya na hode ana kidney nyina no ebe protect no a enkofa asem enso ema enye nso bia na oso nom edeko ni padua ne mu de wonom de akomu de ya na hia ye panu ntina da bia no meka cho se duane a wodi enso a wonom no mema na nya bibia sa keke men konkwese sikani ho na meto bia bi chena bi yade ba obobo ka de chance anti kangen energetic drinking water bomori anso banum bi eno na boa ma akoma na timi pompe mu jane yi esanse calcium nom ne magnesium potassium ne iron ahemu mapa bo pebi etu aton no wanya mfa so anaso pebi enso ato e de akofia survey e wo programs ni nyina ase a obekọ Breman UGC anasa Tafoni Road anafi Abawa Ruth omo junction so e won so benya bi ato 0241 449191 0507 359474 kangen energetic water ebejo so mo besa moto am sukus awa monane we bu on ma we senior high obeso ko university wa brawe a scholarship and as we university our Ghana obeso your masters as awa monane baby erese Canada baby erese US UK Australia a New Zealand and as Germany and abeso kwa Express Group say yen kan cho se bra omo no tena se ye no yen hihye ama wate ni nyina se san se e ba no ticket na fei e ba no se visa ye boa mo age and e ba no mo so mo besa mo koto ananse mo kodi holidays ni nyina no emperifo se yen kan cho mo se momra wo ye nurse ni wo ye midwife onso beso tu kwan e koto wa dwuma no so e wa brochira aye Express Group and e beboa kroma omo liberal about e wa safo en kran aye Carnation First Light ho wo benya no takra day a hot and resto fast food anymore mape our market circle omone no edi and mhwafe sunyane a Silver House omo building nimo a ben court Tamale a Tamale Technical Hospital omo ben ho ana bibie nso omo ben court no 0555550067 and I say 0249 000448 now on impen for enkasa OP wallpapers no ene ton bomode also be ko OP on wakwaje wallpapers ni nyina bi normal wallpapers no sabeka wo colors ewom art designs no so fe wugina no mpo ye kire say idi opena ya mo oboa ebe dimpa so be yi ne de no so oboa no eda from kama 3D wallpapers so or the biaba de ne blind curtains e match kama window no aye sliding and I said it mpomani bi ani nyina no OP ebe ma wallpapers and blind curtains e match TV backlight or the board flash screen achi bedside lamps are meant for bedroom afa wo pedia kind of ring light ebe ma video no inches o shoot no any aye plastic wardrobes center carpet air diffusers aye flowers and wall clocks water fountain and that games are OP our doom PZ nana kwasajma building them or Hello FM and a chronom barrier on the market and a D and 0540 35 3750 now on the OP and so and kasa yes yemra so na fe yemra me hwe yes said and Ghana Premier League game no and so si ba so no Ghana gross adie no ya no kai so be fresh 0308 255-775 way a Ghana ye youth no between the ages of 15 ekosi 35 years adwuma ewo krom wo say yen kan cho say embrace opportunities ewo agriculture agribusiness technical vocational skills ewo bra obenya won san wo adwuma yanka san so be ma career guidance ye be ma career counseling ye be ma essential skills training abehia said be adwuma dia wo gini nyina no enso betimi akose de osi penanunti ana America was a MasterCard Foundation, one more and a Springboard Roadshow Foundation, and a Limehouse, and a Kaboom, and it's free 0308 255-775 now, and found and so she and was Santogoroko. Womusha one Emma a year Bibiani Ghost Stars and to me auntie. Now you're not so never doing come and word team. Coach from Paul Manson. After so Muluzi and our game from Paul Manson Ede Kakra Etuja.
For me, it's a game at least we deserve a draw. We shouldn't be losing this game. You know, very, very painful. Especially in the second half, I think we dominated play and then could have equalized. But then, I don't know. For me, I think we had a ball which seems like a penalty. Maybe I need to have a second look at it. But for me, I think it looks like a penalty. You know, it's not a game we should lose at all.
Yes. We a coach from Paul Manso, one a coach a Bibiani Ghost Stars no, and I'll tell ye day Nidian Eba so full Sanra, Omania penalty sound on Nemum, Ebi on your second looker, Obehuni but a game and ra, Nenu Kwanse Bibiani Ghost Stars, Eluzi, a year and ra, and so a game no, now David Okulu, a assistant to a Prosperate Ogum, and Okulu and our post match, Yenti David.
I think the first half we were on top of our game. You could see that we dominated. The ball play to our game plan. The structure was good, but the second half, I think those stars came in hard. But the most important thing is the 3 points, and we got it. I think the first half we were on top of our game.
Okay, yes, I know. David Okulu was the first time them say Asante Koroko. I on top of Nyoma. I watch as a pitch and so Baba and I'm a tour after Senwa Koroko share. I one Emma Ghost Stars Antino. I'm a tour and so a Kasakakra.
It's like my own time. I don't want to talk about
Okay, well, Yamna so week 19 and was Santiago Quackle or Modiafro Friday night football. Yamea Duma matches out on was a Basono games no say and no and Subesia call out to you Bobo for Quatano and no a game and a Saturday bus watchna in Swaterman Eufie House of Folk a big game a favorite Chelsea and so Fie and a Carella and a Asia na a great Olympics or body at Heart of Lions our Sam match with Mafei Legon Cities and the Lions Accra Lions Ebebo FC Summertex Omo Edasudi Kai Echen Asantoro kwa 3 points ewo aye table no so Summertex ewo fie Ebo Nations FC Dreams FC ene bechem aye postponed afei Media Man so ne aduana so aye postponed ni nyina no omo mienu compete ewo aye Africa coach Maxwell Kunadu Bofuakwa ana we aye nso atraman mom ebo ede etia House of Folk Maxwell Kunadu Kasaye ewa prominent Hans Ebas watching.
That has nothing to do with this match. No, it's not a revenge. I mean, are you playing or preparing to play Haas or Kotoko or any of the big teams? You need to just get yourself ready. And remember, anytime
you see us trying to, organize themselves as if they are not ready. They have issues here and there. You need to prepare yourself very well.
Yes. Ti abrebi abefu se bia has the nkwe na mwa mre team na gono ye be pai no se pompo no masa hona has for te omo atasu kokko no chiro bibi kitua bi to omo mani akosa match no panemom Manaf Umar ahead of fans of focus game no Manaf ekasai
normal and well prepared. So playing against them is just a normal thing to me. So I think there's no any pressure in this match. Yeah. Okay. I think I have a go and I'll work on it. Yeah. Sure, we are going to beat them here. Inshallah, right? Inshallah.
Yes, and no the free ASR match bana what is one discuss full time so penny no koka say Samoa Jan 2010 World Cup against Uruguay as ansana NDC our power then and or said that say said bear NDC into call a year semi-finals and no fan Pierre by now honorable ever a free anchor maybe a trim now or your honorable sports minister and also kaka try the fast summer say a course ever a free anchor idea no.
And to me, I don't know whether it was political, but Ghanaians can judge. Say professional player now, and then in for team. Unless they see physical cash before the train, whether it's political or whether you don't, anybody can judge for themselves, and they refuse to train. And it affected them in the final match. I don't know. I'm not in their head. Ghanaians should judge whether it was political or it was indiscipline.
Okay. Auntie, I know I can Mike Kazampa or the free ne Kobati say we brenadi be better so Pinani be to so unpoundable if it's a free and crazy and pana player what make us is a more physical cash and some amount training there. That's say bet me a political and I say bet me be for but as someone Jan in the midst of a new mail questioning baby jet I didn't reply Abba. One for him soon. Maybe he wants an autograph. Don't worry. I will sign one for him soon. As someone say be honorable no pay a photograph. Honorable soon a dasono. Aha na. Honorable the chop aba. Honorable so the about the reply but okay. Was say honorable Roxanne Nelson Defamekbo. Was say the Black Stars and other national teams have ironically rallied and carried our passions, dreams and aspirations for glory to the world. Upon reflection and calls from people like Kempon, I retract and unreservedly apologize to Asamoah Jan for my comment to Abepacho, but that's only a quote. Fire crew at the overall. Honorable Baba Pacho, no wasem, and so and no yababa so. Nemom say the state of University of Ghana Stadium no shock me kakra say and I'm £4 to my the University of Ghana Stadium. I have we at the mono dem say Ghana the enemy pa name ye you say you better question ABI your level of maintenance and I say your maintenance culture and you better question His Excellency President masa VIP area for the show Sompa TV and Facebook no say I say Osha wine sir nkunya ni nyina ye mono we be etena so de ye afcon no kunya we be etena so de bo afcon no na say be share na Osha be wine sir where stadium
university was casting NSA
so university angasa be
they should manage it and in fact somebody amokra
should manage it
it's in the hands of the university
they should manage it
where Pajo Yahania
it's in the hands
there's
of the
a University of Ghana Stadium.
Yeah,
it is for the University of Ghana.
Yeah,
and I'm not managing, and they have the resources and the expertise to manage it better.
Than the
NSA. University.
No. Yes, I'm
you pay to the university.
For as a first na Accra Sports Stadium ne Ewak. Ana Ewak aye bubruja. Ewak dem is city to crowd aye iti. We never become one day. It's also going to be a source of revenue for the school ni said be generate already omo generate is free omo swimming pool no they had any Olympic standard though, but would match the training standards I'll be here for some of these things will go on.
Okay, so the motion in a shark me that's a palm out of my video no washrooms in here. I say be a place before they go on my before they go say or wash it down and son wash it Jesse cry. Yeah,
so to the dressing
rooms no suni.
Oh,
nice.
This is standard for Mike.
Prof says it.
Mike, share dressing room size in a mommy.
Yeah, the standard.
Standard.
Yeah. No.
Sound.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So why inspecting me?
A mano, a mano under 20, and then to some extent even under 23 bet me host.
So junior teams near man there bet me issue.
The university should run this and they will run it and they have the competence to do that. Pajo pitches, one of the best managed pitches.
Yes, that's where come.
International teams on be training also. The last team to train there, and Madagascar for you. Exactly. They came, they trained there, and they did not express any complaints. And now we be universities, we see them as just they manage education anyway, but they should be able to do that. This is nice. They should be able to do. I say nefe me who esipon. Luckily for me, we esipon na mo water crade. Oh, me kind of cry natural. We esipon na mo water crade. It was more beautiful than this. I don't know mo we. Esipon no mo we yo nefe since. So die when come we camera na answer beauty ne kakro. Hwe bia the outer lanes.
Omo hye dan wie gidigidi sa.
O hye grass anyway.
Yeah.
Nyesho say
mo akwantwa so.
Yep. Ana Oma test we ne de athletics for not test tracks tartan tracks ne de aye de omo de be what's still omo ye adwuma. So they are not completely done, and it was same with Esipon. Esipon they did not complete the stadium until the omo ka some de be hostel facilities the omo jija omo nwie. So the stadium was like 90% complete, not 100% complete. Ebi I say an away in it here. But me, there should be a maintenance manual. The managers of the facilities. And the managers of the facility should ensure they will also come up with a plan to maximize the use of the facility, number they are generating revenue. Yempe enye ye die enye we die but omo maximize its use say eye wo na wo be use a sene fantasike wo ma wo so utua no utua ye gie free mu na yesu ye hu de de be another way ebia ye de be ka students no be on say because the students will basically use it for their games near there so student user fees ye be charge their account it is a huge you find say the population ebe 200,000, 20,000 students.
Some passports.
20,000 students. Okay, so would you student be per semester? Sika old to amfanye we ya. OG student be for user fees, be 50 cedis and 100 cedis near year. You will get a substantial sum. Obetimi daye for 2B, and that fund will eventually be used as part of managing this facility. Akwenya no bebre wo ho a ometimi afa so ye de be. Remember mo fan she NSA nsa. Because the NSA, as it stands now, it is not serving its purpose because the politics a room. Even appointment of NSA officials now. Fancy me card it now. Quite more fast with the Kumano. Airtime. You create portfolio where NSA nim cry na NSA you create because I was here mobi and sunya BB dinti. Obu okra fan where NSA nimu a. Enya buying the Tianica from the Jubilee House. Yes. Presidency in the Tianica. So, they have their own demons to deal with. So, moye and exorcism no muto demons na. And so, you have to consider some of these things. Takwa Stadium, they should not give it to the NSA.
Stadium, yana a force to say, Udibema NSA.
I am per the Sports Act, Act 931. Ayamra said they are the managers of state-owned sporting facilities.
Tatakwa state-owned.
They be Natakwa explanations. What the basa issues were
okay. And then mami bisa our question.
Takwa traditional council na masa say yes BBA
some passports
develop here in there. So issues and only issues. So they should not give it to the NSA. I don't think they should give it to them. But this is beautiful. And to me, say the legacy of this MPP administration emboldened with some of these facilities. Sports in America. Mobile sporting facilities pa. But almost 70% ain't fit for purpose because of the biomukoye, because he and I say it does not meet the standard. We will need to dig deep into it. Into Omaya sporting infrastructure pa. That one I give it to them. But Bebrinano enya dia meaty standards no and ABBC no enya good ana emwa. But nobody can take it away from the current Nando Danko Akufo-Addo government. So Obaye no sports infrastructure onyeshe. They have done a lot. We need to give them their shine. Yemfo Samba and Famomo. But they have also not helped in managing other state-owned facilities. They are no longer in use. And from here, the next region Omuhia Stadium is a Bronga Half region. The Bron region deserves a sports stadium. Yes, and from here, this is the agenda. MPP the next regional stadium, sports stadium, and fancy no, bono. Say, and this is soon a only been fancy bono. From the historical period, since time immemorial, these people have contributed a lot, not just to Ghana football, but Ghana sports. Sportsmen, sports administrators, they have really served us a lot. And to say, BB at the more, it should be something monumental. And the next national sports stadium should be at the Bono region. This is an agenda I am moving. And it should be part of any BO campaign for President Biano. I was saying, manifesto. Ora John Mahama. Or campaigning for president in the NDC's manifesto, it should be in there. Because I was here spread sporting facilities no at the nationwide. Remember, near so centered at certain places near NJB. Ora Dr. Mamuba Omia, it should be part of your manifesto. Sporting infrastructure development, because particularly the Bono region, Omuhia Stadium. Yeah. They deserve it. And I will say Omoye and so at the moment. That will be all I will say for this particular matter. Meaning say many are coming the Bible count. Fancy.
No, listen. You cannot ask two one year. To say you cannot 2 year. And those times and so no. First time in Mama May 16 a crown. Near kind of like brown for no. Esun. But say be a very touching man. Sunyane obeka ko bi adomamu na dia ba o de me fa sanke bi asunyan de ya. Nansan to be a standard stadium. Ebi drew be as a Black Stars a bar, Black Stars a ball, Sunyane. Good. You understand by Hono, Omunibi. Debbie. Ebinsi, Ebini. A year my the Sunyane Coronation Park. And almost Youth Resource Center be or Doma. And no, any the only two way I make names or my year giddy. They should give them a stadium. They deserve it. One moment develop they deserve it. Titi Bianca by Ebia grass ain't me host league matches near the Tuma. Yes, a cape. Ya 2 cape members so ya court takra. The takra they so ready a year innovations are. Yes, any a Kobono Tamale, Tamalan Sonia so any a Kusunyana and Aquaco. Near that time I yet Diacanin. A travesty of justice is say. Said it said not to catch you. But said Sebia Kotokotimi Bona matches or Barbara. Nebia those times fries and so Bohano. You bet me and your bills to say those things are also brown for no bet me adopt to Sunya Sebia. Yeah. And one thing, a travesty of justice say, your hosting sporting events will Kumasi Pain. Your hosting sporting events will on Crime Pain. Your hosting sporting events was Central Region Pain, Cape Coast. Your hosting BO Western Region Pain. That was during the Wafu. Western region, Cape Coast anyway. What I believe is that fancy Bono a half a region, which major sporting event I state and answer international standard that Oma hosti bida. Because we have made them bereft of a year sporting infrastructure. Yeah. And they need it, they deserve it. And the Bono for no bien fan then they should stand firm on this. Yes, Ankaya. Our leaders understand one language. They vote. Was it God bless you and your guys for was it God bless you and your guys for saying that stadium should be built in Bono Wastic Techiman. I'm a former schoolmate no Wastic or say Omudis areas one because Sana Techimaro can say the biggest market and the largest market in Ghana.
These people have contributed immensely to Ghana.
I drew by that time I must at Techima home the buyer.
Free a good year on any Ghana sporting history and you bro from
and also munim day like sports nangasemu
your contribution to your sport.
Yeah,
the funny aspect of the ecosystem is Omonokrana would intimacy men stadium crana bit by bit, small astroturf no way any video crowd. Youth resource centers living astroturf from your community na crowd do nano. Maybe now crown
omunsimomo at least one stadium. Bono no se so. See besini Techimano, see besino go so besino sunyayo henfon at least.
Yes, of course. They deserve. And also, we are the more. Now, say no crampo. Let me say, more fast. I'm watching tweets now. Yeah, and some other time about infrastructures. Now, government in the California and Mammy and Canada being shady. Shadrax, I ready for some watching tweets for Mammy.
As a massa when she. When she na him.
It's the same Bruno. Now, Mamma Bruno, and your Bruno here no free. So I'm Fabian Shema Baumia manifesto made dinner way out.
I say so
already a certain
and potential probability so betting about Ebia deputy sports minister and sports minister also and your deputy.
Yes, some few days ago.
Okay.
I started my football journey as a coach player, playing on a grassless pitch every Saturday at Danshuman. Yet, it was this same grassless standard size pitch that truly shaped me and a lot of my contemporaries. Does that mean we shouldn't improve? No. I have observed a trend of converting large community pitches into 5-a-side pitches, and it is becoming concerning. Picture the Lansuman community with one grassless standard size football pitch some 15 years ago, active with 11-a-side court games every Saturday. Now, imagine returning years later to find the same converted into a 5-a-side pitch. Where will the future players in the community compete? Where will coast players tournaments thrive? I'm not saying small pitches are not good for grassroots football development. In fact, it helped me and indeed most other players develop close control, passing, creativity and movement. What is my point? Small pitches complement football development, but should never replace standard size ones.
And the underlying word is
standard size ones in Ghanaian communities. As a football nation, we cannot sacrifice quality and standards for convenience and aesthetics. We need the small pitches as much as standard size ones, whether with natural or artificial turf, for grassroots development within our communities. The reason why most of the people or more different communities does not want the government to touch some of the project on what the bear pitches they are more ebini. Say you how ana abespect here.
Yeah.
Who they are abespect here?
You who's a first now say a park bid that mention hono. Mention the rent. Oh, na Saturday say by this time upon classes. Oh, yeah, this kind of man. Classes fee no crap won't you. Say I am a natch.
Then a pitch in it.
2 years the quack who motu.
And a pitch in the same. Pitch in the say.
Now pitch in the
you see, I do way.
I'm on 4 sisters.
Mike, the latest one I happening. On the road no we ever had. So I had the Rango Neye. Oko Bremaya pitches near 2. Meanwhile, now we can 1 from a boy near 2.
Amotiam from
a 2.
Amotiam from a stadium.
The second one I war, our Musu Bremaya West. School MA Park. She said, when I rango for the moon feeding your money now, Kwaku Park, and so some man clanning my body beam.
And to a moment you're crying home.
Ania Aquacuguso.
Kankola no bobo.
Kankola ne kwako bobo so a.
Okay, so enu
ni park no ma say. E one Sporting Times o mo division. 2 games.
Ekroban ni.
Bema yeah. And you see
assemblyman ni wo.
Assemblyman so o ma busa na assemblyman say waka ho asem a onim de onya biem.
Benenu ma sesan o.
Say
seriously
no listen
Mike me say Mike is ready na
pitch one ade omu yi.
Yeah Mike there o there Mike bebe ba na me ka say nenu ma sesan na say I said like boys no bia hu so ade san ade chini nyina no oyɛ dai wunyini mfa so bia ni so anya na modi gusu nyina ade bɛche mo ba na nka boys na ho
no first na budo sem ni we
what am I say
we ka community budos na ma agange
ntimi mehwie mu
obon pam mo kra ma mo fi ho no say
bon am say nya hu still mfa so wo so
I'm not promoting lawlessness
no crowd
it absolutely makes no sense say with no prior engagement munim say nkoda di agro wo so no prior money o man sin konwa nkasa your opinion leader say wo krone so mo call say ni e pese oh fine ebe ha say because he di agudi wenti ebi kran ko metimi a kire mo baby fofora anka mo beko all of a sudden you answer maba how you do things on your own. It is the mindset of our leaders, your mentality. They treat sports as a leisure. Oh, when they say are grown or moody, they don't see the value in little steps, ni baby steps where you ankoda ni taking on. Because Arafat Mohammed when your contract your call no Zelano.
Mr. That guy, the video na nonchalant for the promo na say Oma Fabone for right to dream. They said he found kudus na no. Why have come 2 seasons?
I say I start you. I start to say yeah.
And Ronaldo to Kronuma no shena. Maybe o tenebo no mai na pie no. The less than 2 years if you doom.
Yeah. Obi say na me bo street football. Na me bo say I say I start. But yen yembu. And yem fa respect bi am fa mo bi a.
First one omudi kan say no Mike was Makru Park.
O there a free ochina Monday kono. Sadia way na me to say na ya start ejuma wo so. This to me does not make sense.
We are quainty and Rakwaji football picture of Brema West said for what does it make sense for?
And in Kwada way no.
Na say Anukwasa is school.
Fancy with them.
Say school.
Yeah.
School pitch.
Omo magada wa hano.
School ni pitch.
Brema
omo copy wo so.
Early na wo hono say me na wo hono no pitch omo copy.
Baby omo copy no.
Odemeba. Omo magada wa hano. So omo ye 50 a. Now you are depriving Sanipa 50 no a chance to exercise and then practice something na good. Now so more disperse say na or your idol a one semone no a shase. Because only you made the it as a oko gaming center. And now or the whole quadjiji nyome bia ensem fatemu. Because there have been times people have been saved
town park in school pitch.
There have been times people have been saved from adie bia eye bone because na obobo. Oh yes, ya better boys ni because no mo yes say. Me kobo obo ntina me ni ho. Football saved people from such instances. Now you are letting them return to social vices. You're penny for no one.
So the history of Bremaya. Any idea football be my boys no Bremaya. Sadi we mu nyɛ mistake no. Alaji ne honorable John Daku. Yes remo. Sadi we mu nyai. Intentem so kra. Tentem so kra. If you know the history of Bremaya. Where the tafo pitches no, Kedru maybe come your boys no.
And so got some more money here day.
The Mike Simandi Obabeto.
Wo, mama menye we ni kakra bi na afi me hwese betimi ahwe league matches ni mu ana menim say big game say wo na afi ya
apacho ntie ntwa so ana.
Ono abo acho pa no.
Ntie ntwa so.
Wo apacho de bi na beka. Wo apacho ono abo apacho.
Ntie ntwa so.
Enye hwe ono abo so apacho. Asamwa crisis of diffuse bi ono abo photograph. Today dey obi share no wa e bi ama.
Yes some style bi o. Ende so pa.
Wo na time about me say ba be fa course no na afi mo so mo de mo de no e dia ba time about me say time about product time about center mo product ni bia pebinom and a weekend and fire de nkom weekend jiwani enche no wu aba Emobia na down tea. I was so look fit at your time about Mr. No, ever to malaria. So when I'm running afi, one more to the Janet that were drawn your time about Mr. And my name is Mumpe at your time HH about Mr. Any capsules nibi and so no nafi and Buamo come a bay Gigi San Sani Nano at the free Masana my immune system and what demapa at 0244 417-669. It's my kitchen restaurant and Saturday Juma Koso at the Tennessee Miano a boo Ghana and Miani be now petty and as a continental affair a ban Sebia Chinese cuisines in our baby Sebia and Miano or baby beach to say Benkuni tilapia what to be a buy one get one free a fair pigs also a Wednesday beer and also promo at Daso a phone mood to nature and papa be and namtes will free near Cantamon and Nama doing. It's my kitchen, so Labama when you appear dinner fee. Why enjoy program ne basi on 7 Wasiama Kama Stadium Ben traffic light no 0265707070. Now it's my kitchen and enjoy so now we talk by buying keke as a gbilbo so kalu was say ya monitano YouTube Takas TV monitano spiritual problems in our talk by say Wabemount church and church or dema arches and church no bet me a fuluno spiritual issues in ano or from Nafe one said a new man society yesterday bibi we as a party follow talk by buying keke as a gbilgo so kalu Nafe one and so any so as our YouTube no so saying country say like nation subscribe na efa ho hye bibia be fine ama open komo enso edi abomodi anso be frɛ no I was 0244 484747 na togbe enso enyo so boyos bite ese drabedi DNS Saturday shadow academy kofie what we be fridge mochna Sunday wakane hye ofra sorry ba be ho adwuma and all the Sunday kofie mi ensa a boyos bite, assorted fried rice and a chicken and as a beef, assorted jollof rice and a chicken and as a beef, and a punchy jollof rice, plain rice and a sauce, papa be potato chips and a just a chicken wings and all, white noodles, fufu and a lice soup, banquet tilapia, pigs and inano, boyos bite and so to be our bonnet from Camera be a better than the dinano, a B and so our chronom barrier as our Breman Bemu, I 0247883788 Burrows Bites Abejoso Ghana Herbs and Therapeutics Amo and a day Ghana Man Capsules Abejaso Ghana Man Capsules no way a drawback or bar enum Bema enum a boost to immune system and my blood circulation yet from Janet me Jeff Sunday Kama a kobaye man yomanino and so I fine and so amount prostate joy capsules no and so our on match as a Bema prostate seminano a bebuam what me to asia Kama save 500 and so your almighty immune booster a quantity infections out of cancer ninano a betu asiama STI and just a pressure bounce diabetes ninano and so a crypto 400 malaria draw tatashe and fever ebetu asia ana Ghana bam no when I'm a bar and no so ya bomodi anso be sasrabi na fe pompone when amani sansan nyina no aboa ama watimi to asia Kama 0244 7270 0244-754380 na chese one penny no and kase yemra birthday wishes no so na fi yen sorry so na yen fa course ansana ya sorry dwumedie no and so shag yem de ma sisi ma memfa no hya na fi yen we simple way baby Rooney say ya we shene brad penny your friend Mr. Kingsley Amwa o juke e on wo Rooney ne brad penny and on Rooney a chese no omo club 600 a chese omo dealing home use ties no baby Rooney say ya we say aye chese ne brad penny aye Mr. Kingsley I'm happy birthday UK 70 now from class 70 looks good I say UK there oh so I was a sakra kakrabi oh so kakrabi krani bebre intiano enso enno wo ma men kona so fo de ne na afi yemfa eno ento aso ansa na ya ba shark enso efo de ne mo na nurse de no de dikan opani say happy birthday to Abdul Rashid we Nick Kotoko and Abdul Rashid and Abdul Rashid and Woda na abofo zongo anyasa before Zongo Abdul Rashid and so Nick and Irishino Nas Nangasa. Okay, the nickname okay, nickname near Kotoko. Anti Abdul Rashid Kotoko, before Zongo, and I would Abdul Rashid, Alantin and Emma on Mount Quatintin, Mount Hodin, Emmanuel Manso, and your fine Emma Wafi. Happy birthday, call at the Ama sister Ladi, Fenso Kokoti Zongo. She said, you're on crying. Now, from a Busia phoning, I say, I'm over show happy birthday. I'm Sue from Cry Archers or Doma Comaso, and his sister Ladi, baby, I will be our Crepiano, or Busia phoning. Say happy birthday and so kwama nyame entutu anamo NCCA na omanu man so enye fine and so emfama afi shark so food animo no was say happy birthday kwama Jaden owusu ansa from omame ene abusuafo ni nyina Jaden owusu ansa happy birthday and so ko ejama ba bia we dem say enye kurum ha enye kurum akra because me head dan esu achi enye kurum ha ene form ba bi na wo na Ose, I am a Mijidi by him say the Nyekuruba. Jaden and I would Danyamishana on Pijao ye. A Fabian, happy birthday to Mr. Kwame Apia Kubi. We are deputy CEO or DVLA in charge of services. Charge office now or charge services on our auntie Mr. Kwame Apia Kubi. We are from Mr. Kusi and I say Yaveshua Wadapa, Techiman DVLA, and say Yaveshua Wadapana Yame Inshana on Ton Super and wedding you so. And I say, birthday so and so Emma. Okay.
On a friend of Abudu, my friend a chairman.
Some passports.
And then
I open your
exactly. Okay. One day in Fiona Bacon, Eddie Akan, Chairman George Fee, Winty. Yeah, yes, we are wishing a happy birthday.
That's
one
right.
Very likable character, very respectful, down to earth.
That's
and
right.
I was serving Ghana football, no so 7 years. And the chairman, you have show happy birthday, Nyango Ponshao. Now, Wakuma Swadi in so emblem and
okay. My men from chat on your course. Now, happy birthday to a pizza man ambassador, Esau guy. Esau guy, now I would have forgotten ranking. Yes, Pierre Esau near Ju2. Esau so and I best everything because I do a never skate to a Katie Esau and now I would damn him say no birthday uncle. Be fine. What young for course 0551 931 931 0548 931 931. Techiman for near Chiwanibu baby BI church will be an anope. Hello, good morning.
Fancy.
Yes, sir, Oyibo. Oyibo utu kwayana.
Oh, me wo krom how.
Okay, yet you.
Mami mo ma ba so ni ejuma pa mo di. Na